What lies beneath the lands of Phandelver? Danger, riches, power, puppies, death. Threats that seek to overwhelm the village. And threats that seek to overwhelm the Sword Coast itself. With the threat undiscovered, an empire of evil will rise. War will plague the Sword Coast and beyond. Fate itself may rely on 4 unlikely heroes. And so, another adventure is about to take place. Cloak and Stagger presents Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
What do you like?
I
feel like
I was expecting to get this
the
one.
dumbest injury of all time was about to happen
Cool,
there.
thank you.
Oh, it's talking about his key knife or whatever it is.
It's scissors, key scissors.
Oh, you actually have scissors on your keychain. Okay,
Okay.
got the tools ready.
Okay. Tweezers. Got a file.
You would have. I mean, I would expect nothing less from you, from being honest.
The back
Always
of my
prepared.
truck.
I even more prepared, I imagine.
I have a first aid kit in there, a breakdown saw, a flint and steel.
Well, everybody should have a little emergency kit in their car, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not the emergency kit. I have an emergency kit also.
Oh,
You have one of those Patriot like food buckets.
Patriot food bucket.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
I've seen
that's
those.
on like the
Meal prep.
midnight like television like. When the apocalypse happens, you better be prepared. Get this Patriot food bucket. It's got 2 gallons of processed potatoes that'll never go bad.
Is that a commercial?
Not in my truck.
So you do have one. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you were prepared.
Have you eaten one?
What?
The one of the
Patriot food buckets.
Not Patriot.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, I'm sure after saying that.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hey.
We're going.
Yeah, we've been going for a bit. Welcome to another episode of Phandelver Below Shattered Obelisk,
Not a
brought to you by Cloak and
sponsor.
Stagger. I believe this is episode 21. Thanks for being here or watching this, whenever, however, wherever. Hello, team.
Hey, Shakira.
What's up,
Why am
Mama?
I Shakira? What?
Whenever.
I wasn't even thinking about it. Just kind
And Jamie's hips don't lie.
I'm just brain broken. I'm sorry.
how are y'all doing?
It's gonna be a fun night.
Good.
Yeah. Hope you're ready.
I'm actually full. I'm more than ready tonight. I've been prepared for tonight for a few weeks, so yeah, I'm good. And not in that way. I haven't gone through the big ass crazy book at all, but we have one, so that's neat. We'll be
Got the
going
new
through that.
player's handbook.
It is massive, and it probably smells really nice. I like smelling the
Pokemon
new
cards.
books. Probably smells
Oh,
real
it
good.
does smell good.
It's like opening a new
God.
pack of cards, you know,
Got a mess.
magic cards or something.
It's a thick boy. Yeah.
I believe we're still hanging out in the Cragmaw Castle, if I'm not mistaken, but some stuff happened. I would like one of y'all to talk about it, if you don't mind.
Can you bring up the map?
You want to see the map? Yeah. You want to give me my recap before you see the map? I can go ahead and show you. Why not?
Well, who's doing the recap?
Let's see.
We definitely
We did not talk about it at all before.
I'll do it.
That's what your map looks like. All right, you got to do our recap?
Yep.
I'm going to get you some tunes here so you can inspire us with your heroic, in-character, awesome recap.
Dude,
Let's
my notes
go.
are so sick from last session. I got like
All
4
right.
lines.
So we started last session with finishing up the battle with Glassstaff. The wasn't a mimic. It was a Kindle-like creature.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. No nuts, no balls. You know, no nipples,
Well,
nothing.
what was the doppelganger?
It was that drow lady.
Female drow, okay.
Female drow turned into a Ken doll. Bugbear, I think was wiped out before that session.
Dingo's
happened.
names took him down. Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Clark.
We got no names.
Y'all named. That's right. Y'all called him. Okay. Yeah.
And then we had some people that were really upset about the dinner. And they wanted to hey, we want to give you dinner. And we're like, we don't want it. And we set them on fire. And we didn't have to touch them. We just flambéed them.
Flambe!
Yeah, we just destroyed everybody in the room and outside of the room. And they're like, hey, that's really got to be everybody in this castle, right? So then we're doing, Scooby-Dooing around. And then we get attacked by a beaked brain tentacle flying creature.
In my notes, I have flying spaghetti monster pelican thing.
That was...
Yeah.
Very
I don't think y'all actually knew the name of that thing. That was.
No, we didn't ask for anybody's name. We just started killing folks.
I'm pretty sure that was called a grell. I think that's what the creature type. So it was a grell.
And I know it's a short recap, but that's basically all we did.
Well,
We didn't cover a whole lot of ground.
We did not. We went from, if you look at the map, from that room to the bottom. That's it. We went through 3, maybe 4 rooms, depending on how you count it.
We finished a fight and did just a tiny bit of exploring, fought the brain tentacle monster, and
Technically, no exploring because all the rooms we went through, we'd already uncovered beforehand.
not the brain tentacle room.
Well, that was the only room that we explored.
That's right. So yeah, probably easiest recap of the campaign potentially thus far.
That's why you volunteered.
Where is the? Oh, it's way up there. Damn.
Give my
There
inspiration.
you go. Toss that down to him, please.
I will probably make a stupid move sometime.
Inspiration skull's in your possession. Take advantage of it. All right, I'm gonna play some D&D. So we're gonna see what you guys are gonna get into tonight. Let's head over to. I already got the map pulled up, so you're actually good on that. You are standing in the room where you fought a Grell, a creepy monster that intended to lower one of its tentacles down, take one of you up to the rafters, and have its way with you in a very negative, killing way. Not what you're thinking. How dare you? Disgusting.
You're the one that said it that way.
Disgusting.
You're the one that said
But
it
you
that
took
way.
care of it, and now you're still in said room. What would you guys like to do?
What do you think it meant by it wanted to have its way with us?
Those tentacles were going to go somewhere.
It's probably good that we took care of that.
Agree.
And I'll take out my grappling hook, and I'm going to try to up again.
We're going up top? Okay.
It's got to have goodies up there.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Make a dexterity check. See if we can get a nice hook up there on something.
Someone spot me in case something bad happens. Can you spot me?
Oh, yeah, totally. Got your back.
Fuck. Is there a mattress or anything in this room that I can drag over here? Is there
No,
anything soft?
I'll catch you.
There is dust, rubble, and
feel good
broken
enough.
glass on the floor.
Okay. Just, if I fall,
And bookshelves.
please don't let me splat on the ground. What's I'm going up here to find treasure, and while I'm doing that, you should empty out the dragon's hoard that we've had in your sweat locker for however
Now's
long.
the time for that?
Stretch hole.
Stretch hole.
It's
Well,
gonna take,
I don't know how long
Does it count? Does it
it
count?
wasn't a D20.
Jumanji.
I don't know how long this is going to take.
All right. I'll start doing an inventory. What time of day is it?
You are inside a castle right now. There's still light beaming in, so there's daylight.
I like the accuracy.
You said dexterity?
You're always welcome to go outside and go check the sun. Yes, dexterity.
I'm not going outside.
17.
Okay. You take your grappling hook, you look up, and there's multiple beams on this tall tower. Remember, it's like 30 feet tall, goes pitch black towards the top, but on the way up you see beam going this way, diagonal, sideways, all types of beams. So
That is a beagle.
you look for one up high. And do you know how long your grappling hook is? Is it 20 feet? 30
I can
feet,
tell
60?
you in like 2 seconds.
Sure.
50, right? Because it's just attached to regular rope.
No.
50 feet?
Well, I mean, I could attach it. Grappling hook. Here we go. When tied to the end of a rope. So yeah, I would tie it to the end of my 50-foot rope and 50
Perfect.
feet.
You lob it up high as you can, aiming for the center. It's got to be a beam going right across the middle, right? And then you feel it give a little bit, and hear and feel it lock and give a feels pretty snug.
While he's doing that, I would like to reach into my bag and get out the horde.
The dragon's hoard that
dragon's
you
hoard.
found a day ago, probably, or a few days ago.
One day, technically.
1 day ago.
One day.
Like 2, I think.
Maybe like 2 days. Probably like 8
Yeah,
weeks.
because we rested for a day in travel. In transit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go through that.
Okay, so you take out your dragon's hoard and start going through it. In the meantime, you start climbing that rope?
Yes, it's like gym class all over again. I'll kind of run it through my ankles. I kind of wrap my ankles around it and kind of do the.
Okay. Well, it's not too hard to climb. Make a strength check or an athletics check, I should say. It's real easy to beat. Just you don't get like a 2 or a 1. You'll be all right.
13
Okay, perfect. You grab that rope and you start
or 14.
shimmying your way on up. Also, let me know if the music's too loud, just in case. You climb up to the top of this nest. You get your dark vision, right? So it's monochrome, but you can still see?
Yes.
Okay. Once you make it towards the top, you find it's kind of gross. There's a lot of splinters, a few feathers, a bit of debris, a little bit of cotton. Don't even know where that came from. Looks like the makings of a nest up here.
Okay.
Once you get towards the top, are you investigating said nest?
No, I think I'm just gonna climb back down.
Again, I gotta go.
Yeah, yes, I would like to check to see. First of all, I'm gonna make sure there are no little baby grill.
Oh.
Like,
Do you sure you
Well-
want to check first?
yes,
Okay.
because I don't know what that thing.
It ruins the surprise a little bit. All
I
right.
want to check for babies.
You look in there. There's nothing living in there. There's no movement whatsoever as you look through it. You do, however, as you're just making sure nothing's gonna lash its face out and try to chomp at yours. There are items laying in this nest. A few of them. Oh, no, take that back. They're actually all in a box. You see a chest. A small little chest laying up there in said nest.
It's good that this grill was organized.
Yes,
that
very, very.
Anything it found, it put in this box.
Yeah, but it's a small. It's like maybe like yay big, maybe like yay tall. You could probably wrap it around one arm if you need to,
Okay.
or throw it. I don't know however you want to do it.
Does it have a padlock on it or anything? Does it like open from the top? What's it look like, or is it just a normal crate?
It actually looks like a little treasure chest. It's got a little keyhole in the middle. Looks metallic. It's got mostly made of sturdy wood.
Okay. I'll go up to it. You said it's about like this?
Oh, not that big. Like I
Oh, it's small.
Middle torso, yeah.
Okay. And I'll just check to see if it's unlocked.
Okay. You reach your hand in and it doesn't really open.
I want to look around for a key.
You make a perception check actually.
Perception 17.
Okay. You run your hands through the nest. It feels a little icky. It's not the bad. Are you wearing gloves?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it doesn't feel that icky because you're wearing gloves. But it probably would.
I haven't washed them in a while, so it's probably still icky.
Feel a little nasty still. There is no key up there, however.
All right. So what I will do then is I'll look over the edge. I assume there's nothing else of interest up here.
No, it's just.
Okay. I'll look over the edge and say, I found a chest. I'm going to lower it down to you. Can I reach like where my grappling hook is?
Yeah, you climb it's nice and wrapped around, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like maybe 5
Okay.
times around the beam.
I want to grab it. I want to untie it.
So you're standing on one of the rafters up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to tie the rope around the chest.
Okay. All right.
And then using the rope, I'll lower it down to them.
Okay. All 3 of you, except you, So you're going through your bags right now.
Yep.
Look up and you hear Flynn call out, and you see this slightly battered chest just kind of dangling and getting lower and lower towards the ground.
Right here.
I just like you know what? I would have kind of thrown it over the rafter so I could kind of use it as like a pulley almost. So I'll kind of lower it, just keep lowering it down to you.
Okay, I'll grab it. Set it down nice and gently.
Okay.
See if it's unlocked.
It is not. It goes, you try to lift it.
After he does, I'll say it's locked.
Go. Did you see it? Do you see a key up there?
No key. We have an expert lockpick down there, though. He got us in here.
I'll put my warhammer back down. Okay.
I guess since I got the Dragon's Word out, like I'll unlock that real quick and go back to doing what I was doing.
Okay, well, just so you know, what you brought out was if you're not staying and counting it for a moment, a lot of copper. Like a ridiculous amount of copper. Quite a few gold coins.
All right,
Maybe
what's
about
the
100.
ridiculous amount of copper?
Let's add that into
Are you staying and counting for a minute?
No, I want to open the other thing.
Well, I mean, this would have been happening simultaneously, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
true,
say
yeah.
you would have gone through this then. So you start counting out this copper, and you're a smart guy. You're an artificer. You're used to this kind of thing. You get to the specific amount of 2,100 copper. Yeah. 130 gold. I'll let you catch up.
I'm just gonna add everything to mine and divvy it out later.
4 silver goblets set with moonstones. Moonstones look pretty valuable. A couple of scrolls as well. And since you have the ability to cast some magic, you can tell what these scrolls are. One is a scroll of Misty Step, and one is a scroll of Lightning Bolt. And then you get the chest down. Tonk
What was
takes
special
it,
about the
tries to
silver
check it.
goblets?
They have moonstones inlaid in them. They look valuable. Looks like they might be worth 60 gold each. So 4 goblets. Do the math.
You missed something.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, there was more in the treasure hoard? What'd I miss?
Originally, when you said it, you mentioned something about an axe, a rusty axe.
He's right. There was more in the dragon's hoard. You have an axe.
I was waiting for him to like flip through a bunch of pages.
It's got some runes on it, but they're written in Dwarvish. Can you read Dwarvish?
I think I can.
Can you read Dwarven?
No.
Pretty sure
Common
the
Elvish?
dwarf can read
I
dwarvish.
bet you can. Are you?
Can he?
He can
He
speak
can't
it.
write it.
He can speak it.
Did you say you could, Wedge?
No, I cannot.
Oh, okay. Well, it's got some funky runes on it.
All right, so quickly, I'm gonna try to use my magic tinkering to cast light on it, or to make it shine light.
Does not light up.
Can you
He holds out an axe that looks that has Dwarvish runes on it.
can you read this?
A battle axe.
How I look at the runes. I don't read whatever. What do the runes look like on this? They nice looking.
Triangles, lines through them,
Stones.
circles in the middle of some of them.
Okay, Tonk will read. It says,
So Tom can read, just to be sure.
"I can speak."
I
it.
know you can speak it, but I remember a treasure bag. And I don't think he could. Could he? You remember?
Yeah, he could read it.
Okay,
no, no.
Okay, we got you. Okay.
He wasn't here for that session.
I was just referencing the note that he left in town.
Maybe it's just common that he has trouble with.
The
Hey, it's not
runes.
his first language.
English isn't my first language.
Okay, all right. Common.
Common.
The runes spell out the word Hew, Hew.
Oh, I was about to say we found some light bulbs.
It says that of what I just said.
Did you say it out loud?
It's also
Hew.
rusty. It's a rusty battle axe.
The rusty axe. It says Hugh on it.
Anything happens when he says Hugh?
Nope.
I will hold it. I'll just put it back in the bag, and I'll cast Identify on it later when we have more time.
You can cast it over 10 minutes if you want, or you can do it.
Do you guys want to spend some time and let me figure out what it is? And you guys can look at the other thing?
I'm still up at the top.
Yeah, he's up top.
I'm
You
not
wanna yell
talking to
him.
you.
Did you lockpick this?
No, I have not. Can I lockpick that stuff, Jay?
Yeah, man. Yeah, do a sleight of hand check. And you're proficient with thieves' tools, right? Because it's
I
one of your
am.
things, artificers.
Yep.
I don't like it when you sound like.
Oh,
It
how
makes,
so
it
giddy
makes,
about
it
it?
makes me nervous when you get giddy about
You said
stuff.
sleight of hand?
Yeah.
You know what? I kick the box over and say, fuck it. No, 11 plus 2.
So 13. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so you take your thieves' tools out. Take your little pick, your little, I don't know, hairpin, whatever it is, and shove it in there and start tinkering away, just twisting until you hear a.
Never mind that one.
And it feels like a gate. It feels like you got that internal lock undone.
Did it go?
Yeah,
Did it pop open? Is it spring? Or do I have to open it up?
it's just sitting there.
All right, so I'm going to open it up.
So you open the chest.
Wesley, open this. No, I'll open it.
All right, you place your hand on the chest and start lifting it open without going to the side or ducking or anything. And as soon as you open it, you reveal some treasure. Inside the treasure chest, you see a lot more coins.
All right, I'm going to hand this off to Wesley. I'm like, Wesley, will you inventory this? And I'm going to immediately start identifying the rest of the axe.
Okay, so you take this rusty axe and you sit down and you're ritual casting, yes?
Yep.
All right. Hey, what do you look like when you ritual cast?
I take out my cube and I start to fiddle with it. And as it fiddles with it, it starts to make like a holographic image of it above the cube. And that's what it looks like.
Okay, cool. So he's starting to form an image of what this axe is. He gets comfortable, sits down, starts working on that. You take said chest and start looking inside of it and start counting out the coin. You count about 120 gold pieces, 90 silver pieces. There is a red potion inside and 2 more scrolls.
How many silver pulls did you say?
90.
So 120 gold, 90 silver.
Yep.
Can I identify the scrolls?
Yes, you're also able to cast spells, so you can just take a look at them and you're good to go. One seems to be a spell scroll of silence, and the other a spell scroll of revivify.
What's the red liquid? I'm going to open it and just give it a little Wesley smell.
Yeah, I had to look this up just to be sure, but just even sniffing it and just do a little on your tongue, you can identify it immediately.
I'm going to do both at the same time. No, I'm just going to sniff it.
All right, you identify it as a potion of healing.
Oh, okay.
What's the difference between a regular smell and a Wesley smell?
Wesley smells like... Because that's all he needs.
Oh,
No, just kidding.
just one good huff.
It's one quick snort.
I know that smell.
It's the orphan in him. That's how he spells food.
It's cooked. All right, Wesley wants to go over to the little squid baby, and because he's never seen anything like that.
The brain bird grill thing? Okay.
I want to just go over there and like poke it, see if it comes back to life, make sure it's dead or something.
You poke it, your finger sinks into the flesh a little bit. It has ridges, and it looks completely like a brain, just like an enlarged brain. I wouldn't call it juicy, but it's definitely not dry. But nothing happens when you poke it.
I want to touch the tentacle and kind of lift it and then let it drop.
It feels fleshy, except for the very end of it. It has a little bit of a claw on it, and it just splats on the ground.
I want to look and see like kind of if it has a beak like an octopus or like a penis like a man.
A man beak penis?
Yeah. You said it was like an octopus, right?
Got that Venus.
Oh, yeah, like, okay. It's like,
Do they have the Grell
Yeah, the
anatomy
picture
in
of
there?
I have a picture of it. I'll just pull it back up just so everyone knows what we're looking at. It's this thing.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that would be a great spin-off show.
It's more like a giant, it looks like a giant
Grell's
bird.
anatomy.
Wes is kind of curious about this thing. He's just going to try to figure out how it poops.
Okay, so you spend some time learning how it poops. Gotcha.
This
Yeah.
man's in science class over here.
You counted out that treasure. What do you do with the treasure?
Oh, sorry, guys. This is what it is. And I just kind of, because I kind of forgot.
He tells you the gold, silver, scrolls.
And revivify. And what was the other one?
Silence.
Silence. Let me add that before I forget again.
Meanwhile, I've got the rope grappling hook up here. I'm gonna untie the hook portion from the rope.
Oh,
I'm gonna put the hook back in my pack. I'm going to take the rope, and it's still kind of over that top rafter. And I'm going to tie it around my waist. And then I'm going to grab the other one. And I'm just going to try and slowly, like...
You're gonna like repel yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever repelled before?
No.
Okay.
But
you can't really
it's-
fall. You can just flail around if you mess up.
Well, so it's think of it like an elevator on a pulley. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
kind of
it's
just
just,
letting
like-
myself down.
Like
I'll loop it around once, so it's not just free floating. So I'll do one loop around, grab, and then I'll kind of swing out, and I'm just kind of hovering, and I'm just gonna
an
Lower
athletics or acrobatics check, whichever's better. 'Cause technically, you're not using all muscle here. We're using a little bit of finesse.
17.
That's super good.
Acrobatics 17.
You're able to lower yourself slowly, safely. Even use some of the extra rafters coming down just to keep your balance until you lower yourself to ground level,
And then I'll pull the rest of the rope down, and
and it just
Yeah.
just flattens down.
I'll loop it back up and put it in there. I've never done that before. It worked out perfectly.
I look up. What'd you do?
Nothing.
No.
What was in the chest?
Just some gold, some silver, right?
And a potion of healing, and scroll of revivify, and scroll of silence.
You said one of my spell scrolls were lightning?
Lightning
Lightning
bolt.
bolt.
Lightning bolt.
So like magic spells. Can I see them?
Sure thing. I'm gonna hand them to him.
All right, you get a scroll of silence and a scroll of revivify.
Do you want to hold on to them?
Sure, I might be able to make use of these.
Good.
Oh, and then hearing that, I'll be like, I got these two. Misty Step and Lightning Bolt.
I will use the fuck out of those.
And I'm going to go ahead and hand those so I don't have to put them in my inventory.
Alright, so Misty Step, Lightning Bolt, Revivify,
Silence.
and Silence.
Silence. All handy, super utility, useful spells and one killing one.
Man, I couldn't find those scrolls in my fucking D&D Beyond
You-
thing. I'm glad you took those
You
shit.
you have to do,
I was having trouble finding it.
you have to do a spell scroll, and then
Oh.
you can
At
add what
spell
it is.
scroll at a certain level. So I was looking up like what spell Misty Step was. I'm like, oh, you want them? Here you go.
Flynn's got it covered.
I'm just gonna mark it in my notes here, and I'll add them later.
Excuse me. All right.
I'd like to take a glance around the rest of the room, see if there's anything that stands out.
The rest of the room looks relatively untouched. It seems the goblins avoided this room for obvious reasons you now know, looking at the corpse on the ground that Wesley is lifting the back end up of. You see a few bookshelves that look broken. There's broken glass all over the floor, dust, random bits of rock rubble laying around. Doesn't look like there's much else in here.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Sure.
How much time you got left, if you can hear me?
I'm pretty sure I'm done. It's definitely been 10 minutes. Casting Identify on the axe.
I mean, I'd say it hadn't, but whatever. Yeah.
All right, give
it's
me
been
5
about-
more minutes. Has it been 10 minutes
It's
now?
been about 10 minutes. If y'all hanging out after inspecting the room, yeah, it's been 10 minutes. So, Wedge, you identify this rusted old battle axe as a lot more to it than just being rusted and old. This axe is a +1 battle axe, and it seems to be very proficient at dealing with plant life. I can tell you specifically, if I can pull the page up. Right here. So it is a +1 battle axe, but it always does maximum damage whenever you attack a plant creature or an object made of wood.
Nice.
So really good against nature.
Doors.
Doors, yeah.
Chop down that
This
door.
is our new lockpicking kit.
You can sense that this axe was made with the idea of protection with whoever had it while they cut firewood. So some wizard, maybe
Doors.
smith that used it for those reasons.
All right. Tonks. I'm gonna look at Tonks and be like, seems more it's a +1. Does good at things that you would think an axe would do good at.
Chop
Yep.
wood?
A lot of wood or plants.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
What do you want to do with your warhammer? Can you just carry both?
A battle axe can be wielded with 1 or 2 hands. It is versatile.
Yeah, but
Tonk is better with just one thing in his hands.
you can carry both.
I could carry a lot. Look at me.
If you
It
want,
looks jacked.
I can attach a leather strap to it, so you can sling it, so you can carry both your warhammer and this at the same time and just switch.
Sure.
Does that work?
Yeah, I mean, you're asking if you're allowed to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, you know how to make a sling. Sure, you can do that.
I'm gonna do that real quick. Sew it up.
It's just
real quick.
it's another sheath for another weapon if you want to have another weapon on your body. So for whatever reason you want to switch to your battle hammer, I guess you just
Warhammer.
Warhammer
You're gonna get it one day.
one day. You could. So sure.
Because a
Okay.
warhammer is not a huge weapon.
Yeah, he's been using in one hand. He's been using just a single-handed weapon with no shield, I
So
believe.
now
Correct.
he has 2. Is the warhammer single-handed or is it versatile as well?
It's versatile.
Oh, so now he has 2 versatile weapons. Now you can put that in your inventory.
Okay.
You can just add battle axe +1, but you'll need to type in the text it does, because that's for you to remember and keep up with.
Okay.
I mean, if you weren't here, Flynn, it's max damage. He got an axe that's max damage against plant creatures and doors.
Ooh.
Wood. But mostly doors.
Yeah, we need to go back to Thunder Tree and take care of them little tree creatures.
Yeah, easily now.
That's where you found
If
it?
I'm not mistaken, you have the staff of defense that we got.
Do I think maybe we talked about it after. I don't think I added it to mine.
Because I have it in my inventory, but I thought we were going to give it to you.
Okay, I'll add it. to
Okay,
mine.
I'm going to take that.
It's called the Staff of Defense. You said.
Yes.
Staff of defense.
Or glass staff, if you want to be...
That's right.
Specific.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So, out of my inventory into yours. I don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have.
How you doing, Wesley? What's Wesley doing? Oh, you know what? I know what Wesley's doing. Wesley, you find a small hole in the back end of this lower part of the brain. It looks very small. Looks like maybe beads would go to it or come out of it or something.
I got it. Okay, I've got it.
Like
I'm
a
gonna,
small little ball bearing size hole.
I'll walk over to Mr. Ravenden. Mr. Ravenden, can I borrow the stretch hole?
Or.
I want to get my rat, please.
Oh, it's already off. It's just laying on the side.
I'm just gonna reach in and grab Sally.
Sally is the name of that rat?
Yeah.
Okay,
She's shaped like a leg.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. And I'm just gonna walk up to the gel and start cutting off the tentacles so I could put it inside the thing. And so I'm just gonna shove it in there.
He's making like some
I'm stuffing
calamari.
Like that.
You're just taking the tentacles?
Just the tentacles.
All right.
Okay,
And
you,
I'm just gonna I'm just like,
Wesley, why?
well, I was thinking, I learned a lot about whatever this monster is. But, if you look here, I think, that's how it poops. So I figured I know enough about it so that, I could add some flavor, to these rats.
You making...
Wesley,
I don't know if I can say this. Never mind.
why are you keeping the tentacles?
Well, I thought it would be I cut my leg, so I figured, maybe I can make use of them later.
Did you have any specific ideas as to how you might make use of them? Because normally that's like, oh, maybe I'll use it for this. Like that would come first.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Otherwise, it's just called hoarding.
first, I'd like to see if, I could send impulses and make them move to my command. But if it doesn't, I'll just throw them away in the trash, just at the end.
You promise.
I promise.
All right. And if they start to smell horrible, we have to
just-
throw them away
We'll
too.
just put the trash can outside our room. Not just kidding.
So Wesley, what we'll do is we'll agree that we'll give you 24 hours to think of something to use it for, and then we're gonna have to get rid of it.
Okay, but part of it, I need to see if I'm able to do something. And then if I'm able to do something, I could base what I need to do off of that.
Well, there's a rate of decay here.
But it'll be fine inside Sally's stomach.
24 hours.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Because now you're getting into a realm of not prolonging life. You're bringing stuff back.
Well, not really. If it's added to something that's already alive, it's like almost, a prosthetic.
I think
That's
he's
not true.
adding it to the rat. He's gonna attach it.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's just
unnatural.
You're treading into some dark territory there.
and it can take you down.
Because where does
scary
it
path.
where does it stop?
Yeah.
Well, it stops when evil's gone.
That's
No, that's
too big.
yeah. We'll have this conversation later, but it's a conversation that needs to be had.
But I thought you guys would be happy. 'cause
I support you. I think it would be cool having super tentacle rats.
I love the ingenuity. I love where your head's at, and I love you pushing boundaries. But there are some lines you just don't cross.
Okay, well, if they show results, they won't be crossing the line because I get to keep them.
24 hours.
We will have this conversation again later. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Are you cool with that, DM? If I just flavor up some spells with that, if I get to work.
Will you see what you tell your party later?
All right, cool.
We'll go with it. But absolutely, I'm always good for flavoring, even if it's tentacle flavor.
All right, I'm just gonna cut all of them off and just start.
Yeah, you shove them in there and you carefully avoid the blades at the end as they're probably scratching up that leg in there, but you get them in the
I'm
Sally.
good. He
The
used to be.
tentacles have blades.
At
These
the
ones
end,
do.
yeah, the end of
That's why
tentacles
I
have
thought it was
blades.
cool.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay now.
Yeah, even better.
No.
Whoa!
I was thinking like octopus tentacles with suckers on them, not whatever those blades are.
No,
Okay.
I'll leave the asshole uncovered by the legs.
Wasted
It's just
an
like a quadriplegic one.
Anything else good in the dragon's hoard?
A lot of money. Do you like copper?
Not all at once.
We got an axe. We did get. There was a lot of gold in there. We can divvy up that later.
Right. Excuse you.
Excuse me.
And
You didn't happen to swallow one of those tentacles, did you?
Oh no, it's just I know how it
It's
poops.
dusty in here.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah. So what do you think the odds are that there are still some gobbies and bugbears in here? Or do you think that they heard the screams of their allies burning to death and decided to vacate?
judging by the goblins we've already encountered, we've only had one that tried to run away.
Fair.
I'm assuming they're dumb enough to stay. And we know there's at least two. Can you bring up the map again, Jamie?
I can.
Because my spider saw to in that west side room,
Right.
in that little myrtle hole. So if there's two there, and we walked around everything, we'll say there's at least two at every myrtle hole.
Well,
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 more.
I'm pretty spent, but I feel like the bulk of the fight is done. If we need to handle a few stragglers here and there, it should be fine.
I think so. Really hate to do this, but it's an idea. Does anybody have any poison?
Oh yes, it's right here. Keep it on me.
Then never mind. Because they're waiting for dinner. We could just finish cooking their dinner, poison it. Because I'm assuming if we encounter them, we're going to kill them anyways. Again,
Their
not
poison
really.
is a slow, painful death.
I know. That's why.
Why not?
Because
Now
I don't
you
want
sound
us to.
vengeful.
Yeah, I just don't want to take the chance of like.
Being stabbed.
Yeah. Because if it's, I mean, it's really us or them.
Well,
So if we can reduce the likelihood it's us,
Well, and I'll
I'm for
I'll
that.
like
I don't like the
gesture
idea.
back to the head of Clarg that I'm sure is still just like on the floor right now. We have that. We can probably just intimidate them to fuck off.
I like that. And he's still big as fuck.
Oh yeah, that's right. How long has it been since the battle?
He gets an hour.
I also get an hour.
Fought, we explored, we hung out for a bit. He's maybe got a couple minutes left.
Oh, I'm so big. Look how big I am.
If I'd known that, I would have had you help lower me down.
You could have just had him just go
probably
like
like-
this.
Yeah.
Little kid.
Here you
held
go, buddy.
up.
Yeah. Uppies.
What size are you? Medium?
Large.
He's large with a potion.
Yeah, large with the potion. Okay.
Well, if we've got everything sorted here, we should go figure out what's happening in the rest of this. Whatever the fuck this place is. Castle, I suppose.
I'm game for that.
Who wants to carry the head? I think you carry the head. You're most intimidating.
Oh, okay.
You carry the head. You do that little eye thing you do.
What the eye thing?
The scary.
Oh, he doesn't do the eye thing.
What do you mean? I'm just fucking with you.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I know. Yes, the eye thing.
I was about to say, I was like, did I just bring something up?
Right.
The
we
eye
got
thing
it.
and the talkie. Can you do that to him
Like, make him...
with the eye thing?
I've never tried. Let me find out. I don't think so, but...
Oh, damn.
Okay. So,
No, it's just me.
Oh,
do we want to go check out the kitchen? See if there's still people cooking?
I could eat.
I'm hungry.
I don't know if we would want to necessarily eat what the goblins are cooking.
Well, that's quite judgmental of you. Maybe they caught a boar.
It's probably other goblin. But we can take a sniff.
Yeah. We have the world's best sniffer right here.
Nose right
a
here.
good
Nose,
Wesley
nose,
sniff.
yeah.
I could smell.
So, what is
Okay.
that little tiny black square right by the room that we're in?
Here?
Yeah.
It is nothing significant because
Is it just rubble?
yeah,
Did you black out rubble?
y'all can pretty much see all that now. So there you go.
What is that? Is that a secret room?
Is that what you're pointing at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just rubble
Okay.
where walls should be, but
How
now
about
rubble's
that
stacked high.
Big, thin rectangle.
I think
Same
it's
thing?
all the same. It's just walls.
Oh yeah, it's just walls.
Okay, what about the real tiny one in the arrow hole on the right of the room?
Yeah. What is that?
Oh shit! Yep, that's you know what? That's actually just more walls.
Oh,
How about the one that looks like a couple of Tetris pieces together? It's like an L shape and a square shape.
You're not sure what's in there.
Oh, is that a room? Gotcha. We're going to the kitchen. But on our way, we see that there's another room and we're going to go into the Tetris pieces.
So you travel back to the door from whence you came, which I don't think anyone said you shut it, right? Or did you?
We didn't
It
know
was
shit.
open.
You march on through back in this little camping quarters where you can assume maybe some giant furry creatures were sleeping at one time, which you've now burned alive. You travel west through another door, surrounded by walls and rubble, and no other doors right next to you.
The Tetris pieces.
It's just walls. It's just walls.
You lie.
I was lying because we were memeing, so I joined in on the
Son
memes.
of a bitch. It's not funny.
You reach the crossroads. You see a curtain to the north, south, and a door to the west.
south.
Yeah, we're going to the kitchen.
Back to the kitchen.
That's got double check once we get to a checkpoint. So all right, we're going through that south curtain and heading down to this door. All of you can hear sounds immediately, just even getting within 10 feet of this door. Sounds like a scrap a little bit. Hear some shouting and sound like yeah, and you hear stand still. Oh, it just sounds like some altercations going on.
You're leading the way. I'm behind you, and that's a pretty narrow passage. So
Oh, okay. I'll just look at the door and see if I need to push it or pull it.
I think it's a pull because
Oh, you jammed it.
I jammed it earlier.
Okay, I'd like to look at the door and see if his jam is still there. I'd like to pull his jam out.
Sure. You take the jam out
Well, there you go.
Get my pit
Okay.
back.
I take,
and pull the door open.
yeah, one deep breath. Pull the door open.
Okay. Let me reveal said room.
Oh.
It's a huge fucking kitchen.
So,
Open concept. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
you
Two
op-
islands?
You open this door on up, and I'll describe the room before I describe the event you see in front of you. Western portion of this large hall ends in a lot of rubble, so you see a lot of rubble on the other end, but a remainder of the wall is still intact. It looks like this was the castle's banquet hall at some point. It's got a really tall ceiling, about 25 feet high. 2 large wooden tables are in here. A couple plain benches flanking them, so, for sitting and eating. There is a brass brazier,
Brazier.
Not brazier.
full of glowing coals tucked in one of the corners. A lot of dirty dishes, half-full stew pots, moldy heels of bread gnawed on bones on one of the table. But the most prominent thing in the room is a small little fight circle right around the middle. 2 goblins on the outside, they look like they're yeah, and then 2 goblins are more in the middle, one holding a bone with a little bit of meat left on it, and the other holding a large wooden spoon, and they're like kind of like juking back and forth like they're about to swing at each other. But as soon as you pull that door open, they all just look your way. What are you doing?
Standing there confused with the head.
So they all look over, look at you, and then they look at your hand, and then all of their eyes go wide. Make an intimidation check.
Can I, boom my voice from behind him?
If you want to.
Oh, it's, I saw it.
My purpose is to just try and assist him. And I'll say,
Thanks, man.
I'll say, I, Tonk the Mighty, have slain your leaders. Flee or die.
Tonk, what do you do during that? You just
I'm
looking around.
like, yeah.
Roll that with advantage.
Ooh.
18.
Okay. They look down at the head in your hand, and they're frozen for maybe like 2 seconds, just with the meat bone in hand and the spoon, and the other 2 just. And then all simultaneously, they turn and all start fleeing as fast as they can to the west. What do you do?
Shit, I'm so sorry.
Did you just launch the meat stick? So you attack. Remember to rinse it off. It's on carpet. It's up to you. You can eat it as is. I don't care.
I'll
That's
do it
on
off on the break.
I
I thought it was cool for
how
like
far would the closest goblin be?
The closest one would have been about, if you're opening the door here, so that's your spot, so 5, 10, about right there would have been the closest, 15 feet out. That's now turning and just...
Yeah, I'd probably just let them go. I wouldn't chase.
Okay, well,
goblins?
you see them book to the west. They go through what looks like a small pathway in between the rubble, and you hear a door just fling open as their voices get quieter. But then you hear the door slam shut.
Wait, those are goblins.
I'm gonna turn around. They ran?
You're really good at this.
It worked perfectly.
Yeah. So, I guess we just...
Let's go see what's for dinner.
Wesley, you're up. Snippy.
Are we sure we
Snipping
want to
time.
let them live?
It's not about whether they live. It's about our health.
Okay.
If they're willing to run away and we can keep our health, that's a good trade-off.
I would eat this meat stick if you didn't call me out on camera, Jamie. Just so you know.
No, he was right.
I mean, everyone probably saw you on camera. I got both your cameras on.
So you want to just clean it
Don't
off.
get us
You
demonetized
got
now.
like all oily now.
I didn't
Get
get it oil.
that oily? Okay.
Now it's got
My
damn
hands
soil.
smell amazing though.
He's gonna do it. What was I doing? I'm gonna
You
sniff.
gotta check the food.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What does the food look like, Jamie?
I'm sorry, I said check this out. Okay. The food looks gross. I mean, it's probably edible, but it's like little moldy bread, like half-eaten crap, stew pot with brown muck in it.
Cut
Looks,
me off a piece of that.
I mean, it's all, it looks like you could
have
eat it, but
scissors
you might
like
not be
you.
okay afterwards, maybe.
I'm gonna do a sniff. What's it smell like?
Beef.
Like beef?
Yeah.
Does it feel like? Oh, I gotta see this. Hold on.
Use your paper as a cutting board.
His knife
Dude,
ain't
are you
working
cutting
as
in
well.
midair?
On the meat stick.
Why are you cutting it? Just bite into it, man. It's a meat stick.
No, I wanted a piece.
Oh, okay.
Genuinely thought you were just doing a bit.
Clog on a stick. Yeah.
Oh, my paper's
Gross.
ruined.
No. It's just nostrily enhanced now.
All right.
Sorry, Jamie.
No, you're good.
It just smelled like beef.
Smell like beef.
All right.
You sticks.
I don't think this food is good, but you guys are welcome to try. I don't think it'll kill you.
You know what? If Wesley says he doesn't think it's good, I'm gonna have to lean toward that.
Yeah.
You did. Good job.
Thank you.
I'll go and give Wesley a pat on the back. Thank you.
I'd expected in real life. Excuse me.
This is D&D in 4D.
Where's the bad smells, Jamie?
Yeah, we just need an assortment of candles that you can light.
Just gross candles.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'll kind of walk in the room. Does any of this meat bear any resemblance to like bipedal humanoids?
Ooh, good question.
None of the bones look like you don't see enough to look like maybe a human femur or anything like that, or a foot. Looks more akin to maybe smaller animals, maybe boar, squirrel.
Is it all cooked or is any of it raw? Like looked at like it's fresh and raw.
There's no raw meat in here.
Sorry, Gollum.
Well, if it's wrong, we can identify it. We can cook it ourselves.
Right. Is there anything in here that looks of value? Any like kitchen utensils, knives, anything like that?
Just glancing around this room, it's just kind of gross. Doesn't look like anything could be of value here, cutlery or otherwise.
All right, maybe we press on. You lead the way with the head.
Okay, so do we want to go the way that they ran, or to this door that looks like it's up in the north corner?
I think that's where they ran, out that northwest door.
Oh, I thought they went.
I thought they went
gravel.
west. Which way did they go?
They ran west and then went out the door to the north if you went west.
Okay, so that door. That's the only other door in that room.
I believe so. Except the one you came in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's another door to the north. Like, directly north. Is it not showing?
Is it in my
Oh,
store?
it is. Right there.
So which door did they go out?
Right there.
Oh, they ran through that gravel. That's a passageway there?
Yes. In fact, now that did anyone walk in the room? Yeah, y'all been looking
Yeah,
around.
we
Yeah,
were
of
all
course
in
so.
the room.
So you could see all the way through.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, I'd like to.
Well, can we go check out the tower down there, then?
Well, yeah. Now that I know that we can go that way.
We walking?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk through the small rubble path. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but I'll make it
How
no
much
issue.
time does he have left on the potion?
You can tell, yeah, he's back to normal. He's back to
Okay,
normal.
damn it. I was hoping it would happen
Like
here.
mid intimidation, did I like end up shrinking
Yeah, we'll say right after. We'll say right after.
right when they ran away?
Perfect timing.
No.
It looks like this was a little bit of a bunk room in this next room. Perhaps a guard's quarters to look out from the front. Let me see if I got a blurb I can read y'all here.
No people?
Strangely enough, there's nothing here right now. This is it's called the ruin quarters. The southwest tower of the castle is a little more than a heap of rubble. Several ragged bedrolls are scattered around the remaining floor space, and 3 of the bedrolls looks like they had something sleeping in it recently, maybe. There's a small twisting passage that you came through to get here.
I want to just quickly kind of look around? Anything catches my eye?
Not in the slightest. There is an arrow slit here that looks like it looks out pretty well. So if you were out in the open approaching this way, you could have been seen, but doesn't matter now.
Cool.
I'll go up through the door that they left through then, and then upon opening that and looking into the left, I'll kind of open the door to the west and poke my head in there in that small room.
Sure. You open the door to the north, not locked or anything, and see it looks like the main chambers that Wedge had explained earlier through his familiar sight powers. This room looks like it was an archer post. It's a small room littered with debris. There's an arrow slit on the other end of the door offers a fine field of fire over the terrace before the castle gates. Looks like this would be a nice place to man if we were expecting a frontal assault of some sort.
I want to walk all the way in, and I want to peer out through the arrow slit and see if I can see the goblins like pug running through the...
Sure. Actually, peek out that arrow slit and make a perception check. Let's see what we can see.
Not much, probably.
We got a 10 or higher?
No, 7.
You look out that arrow slit and kind of peer back and forth. And you can see where the open field leads to that tree line that you guys were circling around. But it's the way your dark vision's working, it's kind of it's light outside, but it looks a little hazy through the woods. Can't really see anything from where you are.
All right. And I'll walk back out, and I'm just going to kind of leisurely walk around in this first open foyer.
Okay. So you're stepping out in the main hall?
Mm-hmm.
What's everybody else doing?
I am looking in that little where the 3 bedrolls are. If nothing catches my eye, I will just kind of linger behind him and just stay in step.
Okay. So you start to make your way out into the main hallway here. You see that busted down wooden door at the front that you had sent your familiar in originally. It's fairly quiet. Like it's the front of this keep. You would have expected maybe someone here, but the only thing you can hear is each other's breathing.
Cool.
Hmm?
Door to the north or east?
I'm already out in the kind of main hall area
I'm with
of
you.
the north.
Yeah, y'all are both in the main
Oh,
hall.
you're up here. Okay. I mean, let's 2 and 2. We can kind of split up and just peek and see what's in there.
All right.
So I'll walk up to the northwest door.
I'm going to go with Flynn and Wesley. I'm going to tell Wesley, stick with Tonk.
Okay.
So
You all check the east door.
Oh, okay.
Flynn, you walk here?
Yes.
Okay. Flynn, you step north and head to that western door. Are the rest of you walk at the same time or waiting on Flynn or?
I'm walking with Flynn, and those 2 are going to the east.
Okay. Both of you are going to Tonk and Wesley are going to this door?
Yeah.
Okay. Wedge, you follow behind Flynn as he steps towards the north. You both agree, Tonk and Wesley, to go check the eastern door. Just try to cover as much of this place as you can. Feel a little bit more confident given the situation you just found in the banquet hall. Flynn, you make it to that door and start reaching for it. But first we need to cover Tonk and Wesley. Let me just check something here. Can both of you, Tonk and Wesley, make a perception check?
$15.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
You got a nat 20?
I sure did.
Okay. So, both of you start walking towards that eastern door, and Tonk, you're kind of looking around, and you like stone. So,
Oh, yeah.
the closest stone is towards the floor. So as you're walking, you're kind of examining the hue of them, kind of curious, like how long ago was he made, and how fine are they cut? Not fine at all. You could probably do way better.
Of course.
But what pokes out immediately is a very, very almost invisible wire going from one end of the north wall to the south, right as you step into that 10-foot area leading to the door. Wesley is casually walking right towards it right now.
Oh, I grab Wesley's back of his neck. Come here, boy.
Oh, okay.
Pull him
Mr.
back.
Stone Dong.
So,
Seems that wire is connected to a nearby wooden beam, and as you look up and follow what that's connected to, if that would have just barely moved that beam, it looks like there's a lot of boulders and rubble right above ready to come crashing down.
you see that?
Huh?
You could once he points it out, you could see it.
Oh, it's a trap right there, Mr. Stone Dong.
Huh? So, does it look like I could disarm the trap?
It looks like maybe you could also just step over it. Whatever you want to do. You want to try to disarm it?
That's risky. Both. I'll just step over it. Do not step on this wire.
Well, okay.
Okay. Let me go back to Flynn and Wedge, since you were not interrupted by the sound of falling rubble that I was expecting. You open this door to this small room. It looks like another archer's post. Let me make 100% sure there's nothing else going on here. It is almost identical to the other archer's post that you were in before. Looks like a great flanking spot. Looks like until very recently something may have been standing guard here.
I want to walk in there and look through that archer hole and see if I can see anything out of it.
Why not? Make another perception check. This was going to be fairly difficult.
Difficult's what I was bored for. You said perception?
Uh-huh.
25.
Okay, 18 was what I was looking for.
I wanted to.
God.
I'm really looking.
Yeah, it's been a bit. So you look through this arrow slit and you look towards the woods. You're expecting those goblins to be far away now, but you want to see what you can see. You see if there's anything out there.
The cartoon little wonkier
And
things.
looking into those woods, it's pretty far now, but your eyes have adjusted well enough to the darkness, then light and dark again, leading to the woods. You see it maybe like a small creature. It's with pointed ears, big ears, just leaving in the distance. But you also see these furry brown creatures. They look like they're fleeing. It looks like they're just kind of walking through those woods away.
Leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you see a multitude of those. Like maybe 3, 4 in the distance. Maybe 5, 6 of those small creatures with pointed ears. Looks like there's a lot just leaving.
How? So these arrow slits, it's about 5 foot deep?
Yeah, it's about 5 foot deep. It goes up a level, so you'd have to get kind of close, but then it's just beams out.
I want to like pull myself up and just like lean through. If I can like just reach my arm outside
You can reach your arm through.
and just
You just flick off the woods.
Yeah.
Everything has its back to you, but it's the thought that
it's the
counts.
principle of the thing. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you do that. You see Flynn get up and just kind of his arm is out there, and he's got this expression like he's mean mugging the outside of that window.
I accept it.
And I'll hop back down and head back out to Wedge and kind of gesture like, check this north door. And I'll kind of like whisper yell. Did you find anything in to the east?
As you whisper yell this, actually, Tonk and Wesley, you've opened the door now, looking into this next room. Are you stepping into it or just looking? Just looking, you see what you see on the map now.
Hold on, Jalen. Before you go, Wesley would like to, you know where the trap is?
Yeah.
He wants to get a rock and do magical tinkering on it and just make it flash yellow and black and say caution. Would you let
Okay.
me do that?
You can use 2 magic. Well, I think it's only one, but sure, you can use it on this one object.
All right,
Sure,
so
but you
I'll
only
just
use
use
one normally.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. And then I'll go with Mr. Stoneham.
Okay, puts a caution sign next to the tripwire so everyone knows.
Yes, I step in.
Good thinking. Tonk, you step inside, and let me tell you what you see. This is a rather big room. It's got a couple more of those curtains to the north. Let me reveal a little more so you can see the curtains. There you go. This is on the next page. This room's very dark. Both of you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This high, narrow hall looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or a shrine at one point in time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, overlooking the floor. To the north, heavy curtains block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier.
The brazier on the goddess statue? Okay, fine.
Hold on.
Brazier.
Oh.
Brazier. Jure. S-H-U-R-E. Brazier. Make a...
Sleight of hand check for that brazier.
I can do it with one hand.
Actually, no, you're good. Y'all are stepped into the room. I'll say about 5 feet into the room. Just, what are y'all doing?
Just continuing to kind of look around and see if anything really stands
Look for
out.
traps.
Okay. Both of you step into the room, kind of just glancing around. In the meantime, we'll go back to Flynn and Wedge for a moment. You're at the north door now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are we doing in that north door?
As we're like walking up to it, I'll turn to you and I'll just say, I'm pretty sure all the limp dick orcs and goblins and whatever the hell was in here just hightailed it out of here. I saw them all running into the forest.
I agree. Because it's all the rooms have been empty now.
And I just,
Just push the door on open?
yeah.
Okay.
And I want to, as soon as the door opens up, just like do that static electric thing I do, and just go in like all kind of cocky, like,
So you bust into the room. He opens it, you go in and hold your arms out and shout.
just like ridiculous going in there.
Your voice echoes in this, what looks to be, storeroom. Y'all are also, you stepped inside so you can see all the room.
Nice.
So, old casks and sacks of rotting grain fill the storage area, along with a jumbled pile of gear.
Looking at the gear.
I'll just kind of accompany him.
I want to very quickly like touch everything and cast magic tinkering on everything. Doing the, my little light thing. Like, ba 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 ba.
Did you get into the pile of gear immediately? Like you're just walking right up to it?
No, we're gonna look around like, kind of like, is there any kind of dangers in the room first?
No, just glancing around the room. I mean, it doesn't seem like it.
I hate you. I'm gonna go to the gear.
You walk up to the gear. This equipment piled up in the corner, among other supplies laying around, looked to be a bloody suit of chainmail, a short sword and a leather scabbard, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed longsword with the emblem of Neverwinter worked onto its hilt. This gear looks fairly familiar to you. Like you saw someone wearing it in the past.
Who did I see wearing this?
Make a history check.
That motherfucker was hiding.
Wedge will remember this.
History. Be able to do. Bam. I did. Really?
Ooh.
10.
Okay, you needed a 10. Good job, you did it. Because you identify that this is Sildar's gear.
Any blood?
On the chainmail, yes.
Is a chainmail pierced in any way?
No,
So it's still intact.
it's intact. It's got blood on the front of it.
So it's not necessarily his blood.
It could be his blood since it was probably violently taken from him.
I'm gonna point it out to Flynn. I'm like, hey, does it look familiar?
This is like what that old chap from Phandelver was wearing.
Eatermyth. Definitely wearing this.
Not Darren.
Nope. The other guy. No, Sildar.
Yes, Sildar.
Uh,
He was so mopey when we left. Maybe this will cheer him up.
maybe. But if his gear is here, when the last time we saw him, he had his gear on him, right?
No, he was stripped down.
Oh, wait, who was the guy that was in the room?
Gundren?
Yeah, that was a Gundren, right? Sildar's the one we left in Phandelver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
They
right.
were all ambushed at the same time.
That's right. Can I fit it all in my... Just quickly put it into my...
It's like a bag
coat?
of holding, so as
Yeah.
long as you still got holding space, sure.
How much do you think it weighs?
We'll say not.
15?
If,
15 pounds? 10?
I mean, we can be.
5?
It's like 100 pounds.
It's not 100 pounds. That's a lot of weight for a person to carry.
Chainmail's like 30 for 20 at least, right?
No,
You want me to?
Yeah, just go ahead and look it
It's
up. Yeah,
very
just look it
light.
up. Look it up. Because I want to know.
it's like 2 pounds max.
So a chainmail, a long sword, a what did I say? Short sword as well.
Yeah.
Chainmail, short sword, heavy crossbow, long sword.
All right. Chainmail is 55 pounds.
Told you. I know it's heavy. It's heavy armor.
I have a short sword already. What's the long sword? Actually, I have a long sword too.
Long sword,
Probably 5, right?
3.
3.
pounds.
That's pretty light.
So chainmail, long sword, heavy crossbow. You said?
Heavy crossbow.
What is a heavy crossbow?
It's heavy.
Heavy crossbow, 18 pounds.
Stupid.
And that's it? Is that all you said?
Yep, 4 items.
Jamie, would you? I can't take it. Would you mind if I rinse this off?
Yeah, go for it, man. You're good.
Hey, go rinse your meat off.
I should have went in there. Damn it.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's dipped it in the toilet.
But in the back part.
Hey, get back! Get back!
They want your meat stick.
Be funny if they, for whatever
Eat the
reason,
meat stick
just
up.
took the meat stick from him as soon as he gets it washed off.
That would mean cruel. Be
He
cool.
comes back with all kind of scratches. And
Cry. The tears.
So you collect Sildar's gear and put it in your stretch hole.
Can,
Go ahead.
Is the short sword his gear as well?
It's all piled together, so you assume so.
All right. Can I just put it as Sildar's gear?
Sure. There are in this room remaining. Looks like supplies laying around.
Any supplies we would be interested in, or just like
Are you wanting?
God.
Are you wanting to go through it?
Goddamn funhouse.
He misty stepped.
very quickly? Just like, is it food supplies? Anything we can use immediately?
A lot of the stuff is All right, Flynn, are you helping with us? He's going through the supplies in the room.
Yeah, I would assist.
Okay, so just with both of you doing this, it doesn't take long to say that most of this stuff is just junk. Wouldn't be that useful. But you do find something that could be useful. Looks like a big old cask of brandy.
Who finds this?
I'd say Flynn finds this.
Does it look like just some swill? Or does it look like, is it in a nice bottle?
It's in
He
a
said
cask.
cask.
It's in a cat. Like, how big? How big are we talking?
Think of a barrel except half height.
So a half barrel.
Mini keg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little keg.
So
Okay, so I'll go.
It looks like it may be 20 glasses worth.
Does it have any kind of emblem on it or anything like that? Is it stamped?
it's about a
Nope.
I have no
gallon to
idea.
2 gallons.
So all I
This
know,
could be homebrewed, could be fancy.
all I know right now is there's liquid in here.
It smells alcoholic, and not the kind you just light on fire immediately.
I'll kind of like kind of lift up one side of it and just to see how heavy it is, to see how much is in there.
It's a little heavy. It's like, it feels like maybe it could be like 10, 15 pounds.
We need to take this.
About how much do you think it weighs?
Like 3 pounds. No, like 12 pounds? You said 10, 15. I'm splitting the difference.
Sure.
I rounded down.
Would you like to sample any of it?
Of course I'm going to, but I just wanted, I was like lifting it. So is it already like tapped? Is there like a thing on it, or is there like a
Bunghole?
cork in the top?
It looks like there's a cork in the top of it, and also the whole lid pries off if you tried.
You gonna drink out of the bunghole?
I will.
There's a few cups laying around with junk if you want to take.
I'm gonna uncork it.
Mhm.
And get a good sniff of it. Does it smell like decent?
It smells strong.
Ooh, all right. I'll grab one of like the little cups out of my mess kit and just tip it over and
Take a cup of brandy. Okay.
yeah.
So you tip a bit of this brandy into that cup, fills it up. You down it. Just take it, just kind of a little bit in your mouth.
I'm gonna hold out my cup as well to get it filled.
And,
Do it.
and as you're pouring it, ooh, it punches. Oh, it's
Fire
It's
wine.
like incredibly strong wine. You do gain 1 temporary hit point, though. As you pour his, yeah, you got a cup too now.
I'm gonna drink it as well.
You gain same results, 1 temporary hit point.
I'd pour another cup.
You pour 1 more cup immediately
Oh,
and down it.
right. Hey, to be fair, we no longer have the temporary hit points from his cannon.
The hairs. The hairs aren't attached.
That went away as soon as we went out of range of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So you down 1 more cup. And Wedge, are you immediately pouring another cup as well and drinking it?
No, I'm just gonna kind of let the first one sit.
I'll sip this one a little bit and kind of
Okay.
taste it.
You put it in your mouth, it tastes just as potent. All right, and you down it.
I am gonna pull out of my pocket a couple cigars and hand him one, like offer him one,
I'll take it.
and then light it up
Okay,
with
you're,
my brooch.
so as you're handing out this cigar, Flynn, when you down this second
Party
swig,
room.
it's something's not quite right. It's whatever this is. It seems in multitudes to not be that good at all. In fact, you start to feel a bit sick. You have the poisoned condition for the next hour.
You okay?
Just drink one. Just one.
Do we want to bring it?
Yes.
Cause
There's about 18 cups of it left.
Flynn, if Tonk gets a hold of this, he can't just drink one. Do you think it's gonna be issue? Do you think he'll be okay with us saying, hey, you can have your beer barrel.
No,
Just
what-
leave this one alone.
No, what we do is we just have 2 cups and take whatever would normally fill 1 cup and put it into 2, and then he has the same amount.
I like the way you think.
While all of that's going on, inspecting the room, you suddenly find the brandy. In the meantime, these 2 gentlemen are still inspecting this large room that's tall, similar to that dark tower you're in,
You and me.
except only about 25 feet high. As you're glancing around this room, can both of you make perception checks to see what we see?
Some spicy meatball.
17.
9.
Okay. So, Wesley, you're looking around the room. You look up, sides, look towards the north, see those curtains. You're very, you're not really focusing too much on anything specific. You're just kind of just glancing around for anything that interests you. There's nothing really in here that interesting to you. No cool debris or fleshy things that you could see. Tonk, you're looking around kind of in a similar fashion, but you hear something instead of see something, and it's kind of making this clicking sound as you hear, and it's coming from above you. As you look up, and you see you see something, some nightmare fuel above you, as this large creature with another beak and its jaw almost separating from its mouth. 4 octopus tentacles with claws at the end are flayed open as it's slowly lowering down towards you until you see it. This is what you see trying to lower to you.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
It's a new one.
Weird ass shit do they have?
I need y'all to roll initiative, and we'll have Flint and Wedge roll as well.
Initiative?
Yes,
We're in a separate room.
you are.
Excuse me.
I want to do it over here.
11.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up the screen. I gotta load the encounter here.
No battle map.
Okay, would you get 11, Flynn?
11.
Okay. Tom?
12.
Brazier. Wesley?
17.
Okay, and Wedge.
14.
We still have an hour buff, Jamie. We still got my shit. It's been an hour.
It's been an hour.
His went off. Yours went off.
Before we do this scrap, we're going to take a quick break, though. So give us about 10 minutes. We'll be right back. And we are back.
Why?
Why?
So no.
Yeah.
So,
Ignore.
I didn't know which
what
one
were you
were
talking to me?
starting.
What's up?
Nothing. It's too late now.
Yeah. Can't put it back in the bag.
Okay, we're fighting then. So, right now, only 2 of you are in the room. One of you is surprised, specifically Wesley, as you were not aware of this thing coming down and clicking. Tonk, you are not surprised. So, we're gonna go ahead and go an initiative with just Tonk and said creature at the moment.
Can we see a picture of it again? Or are you using battle map?
Oh, I can keep a picture up, sure. Oh, we do have a
And can
battle
you-
out there though.
Before you do that,
Can you pull that cable off for me?
Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Yeah,
And
my
actually,
bad.
can you adjust the close cam for me, Flynn? Yeah, hell yeah.
can you ping where they're at and where we're at?
You're on the battle map right now. If
Oh,
you
okay.
if you wanted to get to the room, I can tell you it's going to be. Let's see where you guys are.
15 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you were to dash, you could probably make it there quickly. You'd have to go through an unknown room.
Right now, we don't know anything, do we?
No, nothing's happened yet. Tonk just noticed this thing coming down. Let me see who's up first. Tonk, you're not surprised, but you did roll slightly lower than the Grick that's coming down towards Wesley. Wesley, you don't see him, but you hear the sound of wind doing a hard swishing sound as this thing is swinging its tentacles to slap you.
Oh, okay.
Does a 16 hit you?
Meets beats.
Meets does beats.
Okay.
Okay. So you feel this
Beat me.
slash on your back to the end of one of these little octopi tentacles that this thing has coming out of its face. This thing slashes you for 12 slashing damage.
Oh, I thought like I got a 16. So he still hits me. Oh shit, I got it. I thought I beat because I was
The attack meets beats.
He's meat.
I take the fist
Oh
bump
shit,
back.
damn. I was like, yeah,
I was
fuck
like,
yeah.
damn, he got it, dude. Hell yeah.
That's more than half my health. Goddamn.
After slashing you with its tentacle, you let out. I'm sure. What
no, it's not.
do you sound like when you get slashed? As it just gets. Was that half of your health?
Yeah, it was.
It's got to be more than half, right?
No, it's not half your health. Your health is.
I said more than half. My bad.
Oh, it is. Make a.
About to lose that leg again.
I got it back up.
Make a Constitution savings throw.
Man's just gonna have a rat full of legs here before too long.
Constitution. There it is. Oh. I got a nat 20. 21.
Oh,
21.
okay. We don't have any
Alright.
system shock or nothing from this. It just hurts like hell.
And he regains hit points, right?
I'm afraid he doesn't.
Full health.
But he does tense up now as this creature, after slashing into him, is lowering its entire head down to grasp onto his collarbone like it's trying to rip him up. It is now attacking with its beak.
Splitting the party would have ended so.
It's a non-nat 20, so I'm assuming that hits you as well, unless you
Yeah.
do anything else about it.
Hold on. Wait.
Dude,
I
there's
know
that
the
meme.
answer. Shield is a spell slot, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's like the DM is like, that's 73 to hit. Is that hit?
That's
The player's like,
that's 8 piercing damage.
Oh, I'm down to 1, dude.
God.
Just 1.
oh no.
And
Save me!
how loud do you yell that?
Whoa!
Okay, it's pretty loud. I mean, you guys heard a whoa in the distance.
All the other noises he's made up until this point have just been.
Wesley has been trained to stay silent.
Tonk, that actually brings us to you. You see Wesley get slashed and this thing grip onto him and try to tug him, but instead just takes out a flank of his shoulder. What do you do?
I'm going to yell. No, sweet summer boy! And I'm gonna run at the thing and try to attack it to get it off. Seeing how bloodied this sweet boy is.
You took my shoulder?
He's mortal. No, it just like took some flesh off.
Oh, okay.
So trying to get some attention. Not that I really need it either, but yelling, attacking.
Okay.
So that thing, his body is like on the ceiling and it's kind of lowering itself.
Yeah, it's kind of dangling a bit from what looks like a beam, just a little, maybe about 10 feet up. It's a long boy.
Honk rolled an 8.
An 8 to hit? All right, well, you gotta... Okay, well, you run up, and this thing, you try to swing at it, but you're trying not to hit Wesley as well, because it's all over him, and you're too cautious, just completely whiff this thing. Is that the end of your turn?
Spit on it. Fuck to Then I will end my turn.
All right.
God dang it.
Impressive.
Inspiration?
So, that's the end of your turn.
We just Wonder Twinsed over here, okay?
That'll take us to the actual top of the round now. Which, first up, is Wesley.
Oh, shit.
Hold on a second. Do we not get to do anything?
That was a
I
surprise
rolled the
round on
highest.
him.
It was quick.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action first and drink some of this red juice right in its fucking face.
Okay. Uncork your healing potion of healing and drink it up.
Yep.
I think that's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep.
All right. Drink it up. It's a bonus action.
Wait, the surprise round is just on the creature.
The creature got a surprise round on him, but since he rolled above the perception, he got to act within the surprise round. And you weren't there, so y'all auto-failed the surprise.
Oh, shit.
Thanks.
I could do it in here. Oh, fuck yeah.
No, it's
All right, this plus 2. So heal for 8.
Okay. You drink up that potion quick and recover 8 health.
All right, cool. And Wesley doesn't want an attack of opportunity done on him, so he's just gonna fuck it. He's gonna kill the evil.
Kill the evil.
Kill the evil. So he's gonna get his mother rat out and do shocking grasp. And the little two babies gonna come out of her mouth and just go "Bah!" and shock.
Okay, they try to latch onto it. Make an attack roll.
Does a 17 hit?
It does. Those two little small mice come out of its mouth and just start shocking this thing.
when you do shocking grasp, they no longer get a reaction, so you can move out of the way.
That is also accurate. Go ahead and roll your
I did not
damage.
know I got a 7.
Take 7 lightning damage. I believe.
Okay, and then Wesley's gonna back away since he can.
Go ahead and move where you want to move.
All right, let's see.
So that's the door that you guys came in, that gap right next to you. And the curtain is of the other gap behind that wall. It's not accurate to the map, but it's what we got.
So this is towards friends.
No. Towards Friends is right next to you.
All right, I'm gonna go this way. Be careful, Tonk.
Okay. And a turn?
Oh yeah.
All right, Wedge, your next act.
I am having heard Tonk scream out.
Well, Wesley, but yeah. Well, no,
No,
we did
he
too.
said
we did too.
"Sweet
That's
summer
right.
boy." No, "Sweet
He
summer boy."
screamed sweet. Yes, he did.
I'm gonna do the dash action and scurry along.
Oh man.
What path are you taking? There's a door that looks like it may lead that way right next to you, and then there's the way you came from that's longer.
The most direct path.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at the map just so we know where we're going here.
I would assume that I would think, like, judging where we knew they were coming, I would go back into the foyer and go into the door they went into.
So you're going back from whence you came. You're not taking the new door.
No.
Okay.
Maybe another jump.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's about 30 feet, and you make it into the room, and you see what's happening now. As you look around, you see Wesley is very, very, very hurt. And you see Tonk preparing to swing at what looks like a giant tentacle worm.
Okay, so my normal walking speed is 25 feet.
Oh, you can only go 50 feet then. Yeah.
Does 25 feet get me to Wesley since he moved toward us?
Yes, because he stayed in the room, it looks like. Then you didn't go in the
I
gap.
want to make sure Stone Dunk was still alive.
You would have to go
Back up.
You've only gone 25 feet. You have to go 30 to reach him.
You can see him.
He just in tiny legs, man.
Throw healing hands.
but I have to touch you.
You can throw it.
Throw your hands.
No, I gotta touch you for cure wounds. You know what? I'm gonna do the dash and get right next to Wesley.
Okay, go ahead and set your token in the room, if you please. Wesley, you got
Can
him?
you do it?
Can you do it? Oh, you can just put him right next to you. All right, now we're same roof. If y'all are together in initiative, we'll do the whoever goes when y'all are all together. Is that the end of your turn? You're just dashing in there?
Dashing in, just getting next to him, and yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Next up then is our Grick, which now releases from the ceiling, gets on the ground, and kind of coils up and just chirping and chipping its beak at you with its tentacles flayed out. It looks like it's about to do a slash and peck. This thing is really stupid. So
What?
it's not
It's got
gonna.
a big brain.
Well, that's a different token. That's the only one we
Oh.
we didn't have a Grick.
I need to see it
That's a
again.
Gorell, actually, but we're pretending it's a Grick. It's gonna turn to Tonk and try to go for some new prey.
Okay. You're gonna regret it.
Okay, so Tonk, one of its tentacles it tries to like fling it towards you, but it just kind of just wobbles over your shoulder and actually goes halfway past your shoulder. You have an opportunity to grab it right now if you wanted to, maybe crack it, rip it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'd like to try to grab it.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check for me. Let's see if you grip this thing. What do you do after? Oh, well, actually, let's see if you grab it.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Jesus, we are okay. So you grip a hold of this. Tell me what you want to do with it.
I want to try to like fling it over, like whip it, like a
Oh,
whip. and
fuck
just
yeah.
Slam it on the ground on the other side of me.
He's gonna whip it.
It flings
Look at
this
real good.
tentacle past you, and you reach up and grab it. You one hand flipping it
Oh yeah, that's the way.
because
to
you
do it.
can with ease. Is you grab hold of it and just fling it over your head and just slam it on the ground as its body bounces off. Roll. Roll 2d6 for me.
So 1d6 is a 2. 2d6 is a 1, so 3.
Oh, no. It looked really radical. But you slam this thing off the ground for 3 damage. But on the plus side, that was its turn. You did it on.
Oh.
As you, if you slam it, your grip loosens and it just rides on the ground a bit before it regains itself and coils back up. It is not going to be able to make its next attack because of that. So its turn is done. That would bring us to your turn. However, something else happens first. So,
Uh-oh.
no, actually, no. End of round. Never mind. No, end of round's going to happen. Go ahead.
Don't take your eyes
would
off him,
this
man.
thing
I'm staring him
be at a disadvantage, being
Prone?
slapped on the ground and prone?
No, I use the rest of his turn to coil back up. It's back
Oh,
up and
okay.
it won't get you. It's back and
Okay,
get you.
well,
back.
now I will make an attack with my fancy new rune axe.
With Hugh. Okay.
With oh,
Was that a full round that just happened?
No.
Okay.
That's why the thing I was talking about doesn't happen right now.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
13 damage.
Okay, pretty good. You just cut the crap out of this thing as you just cleave right through its midsection.
Is there any wood
This-
in its body?
Any what?
Wood?
No. This purplish blood just goes across the ground as this thing just screeches out at you with its tentacles just wildly shaking. It looks mortal after that hit.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, now I'll end my turn.
Okay, next up would be Flynn.
How much movement to make it to the room?
To get into the room from where you are, since you were hanging out with the cast, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 feet will get you inside the door. 30 feet would be outside the door.
After hearing the yells about the sweet summer boy and seeing Wedge kind of dip out of the room as well. Wait, how did he get a turn before me? Anyways, I'll dash. I'll say I don't know how you got a turn and I didn't.
He got a 14, you got an 11, I thought.
Yeah, but he went in the previous round.
Wedge?
Yeah.
This is the first time he's gone. We're still in the same round.
We're still in the same round?
Round 2, technically, after surprise round.
All right.
Ooh.
I'll dash then. And I just want to get into the room. I'll run in, I'll pass Wedge, I'll get behind Wesley. And I'll just kind of put my hand on his shoulder and be like, thank God you're okay.
I thought you were
And,
gonna start pushing. What are you doing? Keep fighting.
Get up! I'm not going to do that. I'll end my turn there.
Hey.
There's really nothing else I can do bonus action-wise right now.
After Flynn is nobody, I think. That's everybody. That is the end of the round. Take us to the top of the round. Now something happens. The curtain to the northern side of the room brushes, and 3 creatures come rushing in.
We thought you left.
Not these ones. Go around.
You want me to do it, Jamie?
I'm gonna try.
Where you want him?
This one's going to run up right next to the Grick. Yeah, like right there's fine. And this one's going to be behind him, and this one will be to his side. As 3 goblins enter the room, 2 of them look pretty standard, look like small goblins. They're wearing robes, though. The main one that came in front, however, looks way different. That one looks like this.
Oh, shit.
Wait, does he have a big head? Is that a bigger head than normal?
And as soon as it runs in and sees this Grick just very wounded, with you looming at it with this axe.
With the head in the other hand, right?
You still holding the head?
Well, I probably would have left the head. As soon as the thing came down, I probably would have dropped it.
It shouts out, "Leave Utep alone!" and holds one of its hands as it shimmers with green energy, holds it to you, and just clenches its fingers.
Counterspell. Damn it, he saw me that one.
Make... I gotta read something real quick.
No, I won't make. Don't do none.
I should have done this reading a moment ago. She didn't do it soon enough.
He's gonna turn you into like that fucking wagon. You know what I'm saying? Were you there for that?
Make a strength check.
The green wagon?
You good at those.
Strength.
Just
check?
strength.
Okay. 7.
Oh.
Okay. Tonk, as soon as this weird creature clenches its fist, your arm that was ready to swing suddenly just clenches to your body as you feel yourself lift off the ground just barely and then be slammed into the side stone wall.
No, I am dry, dude. I can't even do a turret. Are you doing magical tinkering?
You take 15 bludgeoning damage as you just slam against this wall.
Honk is unconscious.
And then you, your body goes limp. You don't feel it, but you fall to the ground. The other 2 goblins will run in and follow suit by going to Wesley. And they were,
This is the...
yeah, that's the big one. And both of them run up with their little swords, just like wearing robes, but are gonna try to cut you, Wesley. The first one gets a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, the first one you dodge out of the way of. The second one gets a 19. You
That hits.
do not dodge that one. As it's going to cut you for 4 slashing damage.
Hey, still in the game.
Okay, that's all of them. Now that'll take us back to all of you guys. Wesley and Wedge, you're going in order right now.
Excuse me.
I can speak without making that an action, right?
Speaking is a free action.
Can I hold open my jacket and tell Wesley to grab a potion of healing?
I got one.
Do you have one on you?
Wait, hold on.
So that's I think that's trading an object at that point. So you can hold open your jacket, but
I got one already.
Oh, he already has one.
Oh well, never mind.
I
We
don't
will
see
not
that
debate
shit.
this then.
Why did you-
But trading an object is.
I think that'd be an action. But if you were to take a, I guess no, I don't know. If you were to give him a potion, it was called a bonus action. Because if you were to put one in his mouth, that's called that as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, man, he's right there. Where's he at?
Yeah, well, how close are they to us? Because I'm right next to Wesley, right?
Yeah, he took one step forward. If you want to give the potion of healing to
Tonk?
Tonk, yeah,
Where's Tonk
he's right here. And you could reach him if you're up here.
at? So if I go here,
It's getting serious.
Yeah, it is. The joke stopped.
can I use a bonus action to give Tonks the potion of healing that I have?
Yeah, you want to feed him?
Mouth,
Sure.
man.
Are you running across anything and provoking any attacks of opportunity to do that?
No.
Then yeah, you can run right up and feed him.
I'm going to use my bonus action to give you a potion of healing. Do I roll or does he roll for that?
Whoever, you can decide. You're feeding it to him.
You
so
roll.
You can, okay,
I don't
well,
want the pressure.
he can roll it.
What is it?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, hold on.
Triangles.
Before you get your... Yeah, I have one.
Seven.
All right, you go for 7.
Hey,
Your
back
eyes
in the game.
shoot open.
You had the +2?
You are prone on the ground, but you are alive.
I'm also gonna do my bonus action. That's cool. And I'm gonna drink a potion of healing. Oh wait, what?
I had 2 and I just deleted both of them.
2
Nice.
potions of healing?
Yeah.
Don't delete it.
Oh, I used the second one then.
Can I give them both in one bonus action?
I mean, you can use an action as your bonus technically. I mean, if you want to. If you want to use everything you got, sure.
No, I want to...
Double fist him. Yeah, let's go.
I'll just wait for you to finish. You go first.
Oh my god! I feel the power.
Okay.
Okay, well, you're not. Are you doing anything else?
I want to swing at the guy right next to me. The little fucker right there.
One of the small goblins?
Yep.
Okay.
He's got metal on him.
Does he have metal on him?
They are wearing leather armor and have small little wooden shields.
And I'm swinging with my sword.
Got a lot of armor for a little guy, though.
Oh, shit. Fuck, wrong one. 12 plus 6, 18.
That'll hit.
10 damage. 1 plus 4, 5.
Okay, you hit this thing for 5 damage. Let me do a quick little roll here. Okay, it suffers no system shock, but you just cut the crap out of this thing. It's bleeding pretty bad.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm going to use my bonus action to drink my last potion of healing.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2?
Yep. 4. It's a 4 plus 2. I heal for 6. Oh, not too bad.
All right, that was your bonus action.
And then the one that Davis just attacked, I'm going to do.
Wait, who attacked it?
Oh shit, Wedge.
It's getting
Mr.
real
Raven-
serious. We're using
Mr.
last names.
Ravenden.
Okay.
I'm gonna do shocking grass. I'm gonna get Mother out with her little teats and have the suns jump out of her mouth and shock him.
Make your attack roll.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Yay. Yay. And I got an 8.
Okay. Your 2 baby rats come out of your mother's rat's mouth and just
Oh shit, am I fucking up?
they shock the crap out of this thing. This robed goblin drops its little shield scimitar and just falls to its knees, just still shaking, burnt, dead.
Boom. That's 1 peon down. Alright. There's another guy next to me.
And there is. You are out of actions except for your free one.
Nah. I gotta stay there.
Okay.
What can you do with a free action?
Get that guy! Hey, help me! You can yell.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Yeah.
Okay.
Hawk tour.
Yeah.
So you can spit?
You can just spit one for fun. Whatever. All right. Next
I'm gonna
up
spit in the air.
is our
And then
Grick.
catch it.
Where is he, and what is he looking at?
He's looking at that goblin that just cast a spell in front of him.
He's still a monster, and he still has predatory instincts, so he sees something laying on the ground. He thinks it's free feast time as it scurries and scuttles
He's standing
over
up.
to Tonk.
Oh, I thought he was up.
Tonk is still prone on the ground. Tonk, this giant worm, just slithers up to you, just raises its face and tentacles again, and just tries to just slash down at you. And just trying to pull you towards it. Hold on a second, because I got the goblin select still. 15?
No, actually.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, as this slash is coming towards you, you get your hue up just in time. It just reflects off this rusted broadside of this axe. As soon as you reflect that blow, though, it leans in with that beak going right for your face.
That's the moneymaker. Protect it.
Oh man, it rolled real poor. As it's coming in, you hold the heft of that axe, the little shaft part, and it just latches onto it as you're able to fend it off of you. And that's its turn.
Oh. I'm gonna kill the fuck out of that.
Next up is Tonk and Flynn.
You guys should hold hands, do something.
Okay, so Tonk.
Good advantage.
Would Tonk be able to fling it off and then take a swipe at it? While...
You've already flung it off. So you can stand up if you want to and
Is it
take
still
a
in the
swipe.
same place? you flung it
Okay,
off?
then yes.
Yeah, it didn't move. Yeah.
Tonk would like to stand up and take a swing.
Okay.
That is doorknob. Oh, with 11.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
You
You
go
don't
to
think
your
it's
hammer.
gonna miss?
That is not gonna hit.
Okay, well then Tonk look at it.
He's gonna chill. All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna frown. Okay, your turn. Do your best.
All right. Yeah, Flynn.
So coming in and seeing the chaos of everything, and just kind of surveying. Oh shit! I thought they were all leaving. Fuck. And like I'm just drained of spells. I have nothing. So I just, shit, fuck. And I'll go into my bag and I'm like rustling around. I'm pulling out like, I pull out a scroll. Look at it like. I did not study in college quite enough for this. I hope I still know how to do this. And I'm going to read the words off of this scroll in front of me and hopefully cast
Please not be.
lightning bolt.
shit,
As I like, there's just enough room around Wesley to kind of like sidestep. And I want to shoot straight down this line and target this goblin and
Nice.
the big head goblin.
Okay. I think they have to make dex saves, right?
That is correct.
They automatically fell.
So
And the DC on that is a 15.
So we'll do which one's first? The little goblins
Little
first.
goblin.
It looks like. So the little goblin
Thoron!
is probably failing. Let me check his plus real quick. Yeah, he got a 13, so he's failing. The elongated skull one with the glowy fists and eyes also looks like he's failing.
Hey!
He got a 9. They both failed.
Excuse me.
They take 33 points of damage.
They might. This
Rules
is a
are rules.
powerful spell.
Holy shit!
It's a lot of rocks. Oh, and one for pizzazz. Whoa.
What the
look
fuck
at
is
this
going on over there?
Lightning bolt's like 8d6, bro.
Oh shit! Doing math in his head.
Bro, this is like before the internet right here.
Both of them will take 34 lightning damage as a bolt of lightning just goes like streaking across the floor.
So Flynn starts to read this scroll, and as he does, it's almost like sound dampens in the room as you just hear this lightning, just this cackling sound. And if you glance his direction, you can see a scroll starts glowing a bright, flaming blue, just with sparks shooting off of it, until he finishes reading, and then across the room, this giant row of lightning just shoots across and slams the wall. In the process, 2 targets were in said beam of lightning, and both of them just turn to ash from this attack.
And the scroll itself would like turn to ash as well, but I'm still like standing like I was holding it, like I can't believe that fucking worked. So they're just gone.
They're yes, they are dust.
Okay, back to square one.
Sweet.
That worked.
Do we have tinnitus from that shit? What do we do? It's right next to my ear.
It's very, very, very bright, very bright.
Oh shit.
But you're
Good thing
okay.
Good thing we had our shades on.
You have ocular tinnitus.
All right, that was your action.
Good
You still have a
fucking
bonus
call.
action of movement.
that was my action. No psychic shit in here today. No, sir. Yeah, end of turn.
Okay, that would have brought us to our goblins, who are now dead. Which takes us to the top of the round. There's a Grick barely hanging on to life. It is mortal, but Wesley and Wedge, you have opportunities to do something about it.
Listen,
I'm
Right.
close to. Are you gonna shoot it?
I'm gonna shoot it.
I'll let you shoot it first.
All right, Wesley, just go ahead, firebolt. It's a 13. It's them skull poppers out.
You fire this skull popper. And this thing, it's trying to engage with Tonk. As Tonk's getting up, it's still trying to swat at him. As it leans down, trying to peck at him again, your skull popper just shoots right past it and pops on the wall.
All right. Damn it. I'm just gonna start hitting my weapon. Shit, there's nothing else I can do. I'm dry, man. End of turn.
All right, I am going to swing with my sword.
Oh, can you pull up just for a moment the image for the stream of the long-head goblin?
Oh, yeah, they never saw it, did they?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Do what? What?
That's what they see fighting right now.
You know its head doesn't
That's,
look that
no,
big.
that thing exploded. That's not what we're fighting.
Well, it's dead now, but that's what they were fighting.
Oh,
Yeah.
That haircut kind of makes the head look less big, so it kind of looks normal. Like
Jamie.
The barber did work.
since you had to do all that, do you want me to re-roll my attack?
Did you attack?
I tried.
What'd you get?
8.
Oh,
88.
damn. I'm sorry, but that's just gonna miss this Grick. As you do what? You swing at it with a sword?
Yeah.
Okay, same thing. It just parries off its hide. You didn't get the blade part enough on it. You got the more the blunt end. It just boom.
Oh, this thing's gonna hurt.
One of us. Hopefully I got its attention.
That's two things. You get its
Hopefully I
attention.
didn't get its attention, because it's gonna suck. That's
End of your turn.
No, I want to use my free action, and as I miss, I'm just gonna be shit.
Oh shit! I forgot we have. I have Prima inspiration still. I
Oh
don't know
wait,
why.
yes, I have inspiration.
You do.
I'm gonna use this.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna do that. But no, I'm gonna do.
Oh sorry.
I don't want to use this. What happens if that goes really bad?
You
can
use
just
the
choose not to
higher
use
of the
that
2
roll.
rolls you just did.
And I'm gonna take the higher of the 2 rolls and take the 8.
Okay, that's same results. Just boom, bounces off that hide. Is that the end of your turn now?
Yeah.
It was a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use another free action?
You already mumbled shit, didn't you?
Well, I was
was
gonna
me.
mumble it again.
That'll take us to our Grick
You
that's
should do
going
this
to
side next
attack.
time.
Yeah, take it away.
Talk.
Oh,
This thing is still locked onto you as
fuck you.
one of its tentacle blades comes slashing your direction again. An 18 is going to hit you.
No.
It's going to hit fairly hard. For 12 damage. 12 slashing again.
Please tell me you have
Honk went back to closed his eyes and went back to sleep.
Tonk falls back towards the ground.
He whiffed. I whiffed. You whiffed. Don't whiff.
As soon as you hit the ground, Tonk, it's going to turn with its beak and lash towards you, Wedge.
Thank God it's not a Twilight attack.
But fortunately, the little bit of swordsmanship you've had going, you have a shield too, right?
I do.
You get in position and that beak slams against your shield.
What?
How do you know that?
Well, I just asked you.
You asked me. Oh, yeah. It totally misses.
Was that a freebie?
No,
go on.
it rolled a 5 to hit.
Okay.
You don't know if that hits. You have to ask.
I'm fairly confident
It doesn't.
it's going to miss. That's all the Grick's going to do. Tonk, make a death save.
You want one of these? You want to do it on there?
Oh, she could roll both and pick one.
Can I do that?
That's called advantage.
I want to do that next time. One physical
18.
dice and an electronic.
That's one success. 2 more gets you up. 3 fails will be a death. Flynn.
I will move past Wesley,
Whoop,
knocking him over.
whoop.
And I'll run up. Feet, and I want to try and flank this thing directly on the other side of Wedge.
You're absolutely flanking. You got
Oh.
your +2.
Oh, flanking is only when it's directly across.
Correct.
Correct.
And I'll pull out my dagger and go for like a stab, like right in its brainstem.
It's in a nape. We're in the nape.
Yeah.
I know where it poops. Aim there.
No, it's a different creature. Different creature.
Oh shit.
And is it advantage or plus
gotta
2?
I gotta learn it again.
11.
Okay, that's gonna. You try to get that dagger in there.
shit!
You get a little bit of flesh, but it's nowhere near enough to do some damage.
Yeah, man. It's okay. Top of the round.
Yeah, there's enough of us.
It's still
Don't jinx it.
All 4 of us whiffed on this.
It's only because you asked me not to. You just kept your mouth shut.
You
Done
jinxed.
I'll take that.
fine. Yeah, I mean, really, end of turn then.
Okay, we've still got a shot here. Wesley and Wedge are up together.
Wesley gonna take his crossbow out. I think you hit it like 20 times and now it's gonna work.
All right, now just to help you out a little bit, you can do that, or you could somehow take advantage of a flanking situation, maybe working with Wedge.
I'm gonna take the advantage of the flanking situation
All right.
and just swing.
Oh, actually, only Wedge can, yeah, because that's his position. Unless he moves over and then you run up. I'm just helping out.
All right.
You want to do that?
I'm
You
gonna wait
wanna
for
both have
Wedge to act
advantage?
first.
It's
So
not
this
advantage, it's just a +2.
Oh,
Right?
I'm sorry, +2. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'll move over slightly.
Why don't you swing first?
I'm
and
gonna
then...
swing first.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah, just helping
So
out.
15 +6 +2.
That'll hit.
That's a 23.
Well, it's not advantage, it's +2. But yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
that'll hit.
fuck.
I think it's +2. I hope I didn't
And
just
I'm
change that
swinging.
rule mid goddamn campaign.
No,
It was plus 20.
I'm pretty sure that was it.
7.
7 damage. Okay, cool. How do you swing at him? What do you do?
I'm like just in the moment, just straight, just a downward slash. Nothing fancy, nothing trained about it. Just
Okay, you scoot
Just a
to his
slash.
side and just swing as hard as you can, as high as you can, cutting into this thing, and your blade does cut into this thing. As you cut halfway through it, just where its mouth is, and just cut down just enough to where it splits open. Its flesh is barely hanging on at the top, keeping its mouth together, but it cannot keep itself up as it collapses to the ground, dead.
noise.
Super noise.
And that will take us out of initiative. Well, no, not yet. We'll still do it until we resolve him.
You gotta
So
go over there.
that's both of you. Tonk, you're actually up next.
I didn't go yet.
Oh, that's right. You're holding your turn. Right? So
Yeah.
Wesley's up first. Sorry.
All right. Did you
Was-
use your bonus action?
You have a bonus
Anyway.
action, technically, yeah.
I'm gonna run up to Mr. Stone Down, and I'm gonna ask Mr. Raven to give me a potion.
So you run up to Stone Dong and you have or Tonk and you ask for a potion.
I'm gonna ask because he's right here.
Yeah.
And his spatial
Well,
awareness.
role play. What do you do? You turn to him and what?
Potion, Mr. Ravenden.
Is there anybody else left?
Doesn't look like there's any more enemies in the area.
I'll fix him in a second.
Well, okay.
I can fix him in a second. Let's save the potion.
I'm gonna just stare at him then. Until he bleeds out. Well, I don't know.
Oh, you still have your bonus action and movement, Wedge.
But I can't cast a spell.
That's true. Tonk, make a death save.
3 people standing around me. Oh, I failed. I cough up blood.
Okay, that's a 1-1 fail. Flynn.
I will run over to Tonk and I'll lean down and see like the areas where he's bleeding from and try to apply pressure. And I would like to try a medicine check to stabilize him.
You trying to stay with him? Yeah, make medicine check. check.
Good. It was a good roll. 17.
Okay, you cover the areas where Tonk has been. He's been battered. He looks like he's been slammed to a wall. You can't tell he's bruised, but you definitely feels a little more squishy than he should be. But you see the areas where blood is still pouring out. You put enough pressure and just tend to him to where it doesn't look like he's going to die from blood loss at this
Bleed
point.
out. I'm just sitting here like,
So Tonk, you are stabilized at this point, which, since you can't technically die now, that will take us out of initiative.
Yay.
Does that put me at 1?
No, you're at 0 and unconscious.
but you don't have to make death saves.
Correct.
And I'm gonna walk over to him and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, so just, right, we'll go ahead and roll it. How do you cast Cure Wounds? What does it look like from
Oh,
you?
top left breast pocket of my vest. I have a little like tag sticking out. Pull it, rip it off a piece of paper, lick it. Where do I want to put this? Where's like the biggest wound? What the fuck?
Brazier.
Oh. I'm just gonna put it on his chest. Gonna stick it on his chest, rub it in, and you're gonna feel like electricity go through your body. It's gonna burn. It's gonna close up all your wounds. You'll heal for 11.
Okay, Tonk, your eyes open again as you regain consciousness. A few of your wounds closing.
I got max on that, so that was cool.
I definitely still feel a little worse than normal, but you're alive and not dying.
What happened?
That thing came down and it got me, but then we killed it.
Oh, okay. Where'd the I swear I saw some goblins. At one point when I was conscious, I swear I saw some goblins in here.
That must have been. I mean, there's a small goblin over there.
Oh, Mr. Flynn made it blow up, man.
Hold
It
on.
was
I fucked up. I thought I had 3 spell slots.
Tonk, you fall unconscious again.
Oh shit.
It's like you came up for just a moment, but whatever happened turns out it was in your imagination. And you're stabilized, but you're definitely still out.
I thought it was weird that at this point in time I would have like, oh, yeah, I got 3 spells. No, I've used all my spells. Sorry. But I do have a medicine kit.
Oh, he's already stabilized. That's all.
Oh.
Well, if you could try to use it, but how many charges does it have again?
I have 2 medicine kits. They have 10 charges each.
A nat 20 would give him 1 hit point if you want to make an attempt. You can use a charge, or you can save your charge. He is stabilized.
Okay, let's try.
As many times as you want.
Get your ass back down, dude.
I think
So
that
when you say nat 20, like a 5 doesn't count.
No, it sure doesn't.
All right, I'm just gonna put clean bandages on what he's already done, and just kind of like, there you go.
I'll kind of go back.
And he's stabilized. There's like no fuck up with this. We just have to wait till he rolls a 20.
Yeah, well, if he got a 1, I mean, he might unstabilize him, do fairness, but with the chances, right?
This did turn into an episode of Grell's Anatomy.
You're trying to use a med kit on him.
if I lay here long enough, does it count as a short rest?
It does.
Does a coma count as a long rest? Yeah.
I think if you're unconscious and try to naturally gain a hit point, it's like a 24-hour period. I'm not 100%. I'd have to look that up, but I have a feeling your allies will figure something out before that.
Let's hope so.
I mean, I guess.
They may just carry you everywhere. I really don't know at this point. I'm on the same page as you.
We're going to weaken to Bernie's you.
Now I feel stupid for not doing the potion of healing. We can use the potion of healing. You guys want to just do that?
I think that's best.
I think it would be a good idea.
Could be more hideous threats around. That was pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
So I'm going to use the potion of healing on him. 2d4 plus 2. I was going to let you roll it.
Yeah. You just throw the potion on him and he like, yeah.
And now I
drink
have
up.
no more potions of healing.
Same.
Ooh, damn!
You rolled a 20?
Well, it's D4, so
I know.
probably two fours. in it.
The equivalent.
10.
Okay, yeah,
Fuck
so
yeah.
that was a very potent healing of potion. Potion of healing.
I thought there was more goblins here, like I was saying before I passed out.
They made a swift exit.
Okay, fair enough.
That's them right there. Is there like an ash pile? I'm just gonna
Yeah,
point to the
there's
ash pile.
a little 2 piles of ashes on the floor.
That was the small one, and then that was the weird one.
Okay, is the weird one a pile of ash?
Yeah,
Damn it.
Damn, we can't like identify the body.
he one-shot it.
I had that thought, but I didn't want to risk it.
Nah, fuck it.
No.
You did good.
You. Look.
I
As
bet you
somebody
would
that-
look so cool.
It did. So loud. So many things going on. It made me tingle in my junk. Just a little bit. In my gnome junk.
So, hold on. What other junk do you have?
What?
He's a connector.
Show him the cube.
Yes.
Yeah, I came in. It was quite the shit show, and I decided to read off one of the scrolls that we'd found in those chests, and it had great effect.
Oh, okay.
The downside is we're going to have to find another oblonged head goblin to interrogate, because this one no longer has a mouth or ears or anything.
Well, maybe.
So, I enjoy catching up, but this took a lot out of us. I just want to barricade ourselves in a room and finish this conversation.
Is this room? We're in that middle room, right?
You are currently residing right here.
Because if I
So
remember
we
correctly,
haven't seen what's behind the curtains, right?
No, you do know that 3 goblins came from beyond those curtains.
I feel fairly confident that there's nothing else behind that curtain.
no one's going to stay behind the curtain when everybody else ran toward us.
Right. I feel like everyone who was going to run out ran out. I agree. We should camp here for the night, but also I'm not going to go to sleep without looking behind that curtain.
I agree, but I'd like to go to that one room where there was a heavy door in the way. In the room where we fought the bugbear and stuff. I don't want to be protected by curtains.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
right one.
northeast room. Yeah, the top right.
He would like to go there to rest tonight.
Oh, right.
When we rest.
Right.
we could catch
but
up
after
on
I
it.
check this curtain, and I'm going to walk up to the north curtain and...
You take a peek-see inside. It's a fairly large room. You reveal everything at this point. There you go. This room
It's where
looks
the
like
goblin came from.
a room of worship.
Oh.
This chamber occupies the northern tower of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room covered with blood-stained black cloth. Gold ritual implements, a chalice, and a censer are carefully arranged atop the altar. 2 archways to the south are covered with heavy curtains, one of which you are currently peering through.
What is a sensor?
Yeah, what is a sensor?
It's like some religious little dingle-dang that you can, smells good, you know, if you light it. Priests walk around with them. hold
A
them like
religious
this.
bauble.
Yeah.
Oh, like, okay.
I know. Can you
I'll,
put incense in?
I'll walk all the way.
Mhm.
I'll pass all the way through the threshold
Mhm.
and walk up and take a closer look at everything on that altar.
Why
Does
is
the
it?
does the blood look fresh? Or is it like
Um,
dried, stained?
It looks stained.
Someone
there-
doesn't appreciate their god.
Is not making nearly enough sacrifices in here. Is there? I'll pull out my flask of whiskey at the altar and take a swig at the altar, and just say, "All of these gods are just cruel."
Are you interested in anything having to do with the images on the altar?
Yeah. So after I do that and kind of say that, I'll take a closer look at like whatever is laid out in front of me.
Make a religion check first.
I'm not the most religious.
Are you calling for anybody to join you?
No.
Okay.
I just, but I did not make it any kind of secret that I was.
All 3 of you saw
Going
him
in
just
there.
go through the curtain, so you can do whatever you wish.
I like was like not going to sleep until I looked behind here first. So like
You can walk in, or you
I'm
can
gonna
stay.
walk in like after him.
Okay, you
5.
You see him peering at this altar, just raising a brow and tilting his head. You don't know who these people are, things are on this altar.
What did you find, Flint?
A bunch of religious bullshit. Makes no sense to me.
Doesn't make any
As
sense to me.
do most religions. So nothing new. And I'll kind of look around the room for anything else of interest.
The only other things of interest in the room are the chalice and censer, carefully arranged on the top of the altar.
Does the chalice look Is it like a gold jet? Like, does it look valuable?
Looks like it'd be worth a little money. A little bit.
I'll pick it up, and I want to look at it. Is it stained with blood or anything on the inside?
It's dirty, but it ain't got no blood on it.
I'll take the chalice and say, we'll be drinking in style next time. And I'll just kind of like...
Make an investigation check for me as
That's
you
how
just
you
pick up
get
that
AIDS.
chalice.
Natural 1.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a nice cup to drink out of.
It's my little John chalice.
Okay.
I thought you just like make a boulder fucking go towards him. And take that shit. I was like, fuck.
I didn't replace it with something of equal weight.
Is it Tonk and Wesley? You're both staying beyond the curtain, just hanging out.
Tonk's just trying to collect himself.
Okay.
Wesley's next to him, but he's also trying to figure out if he could figure out this monster here.
Which
trying to-
one?
He's going to take the
The
tentacles.
Grick?
He's
Yeah,
trying to
the
figure
Grick.
out where it poops from.
So he's just kind of lifting up the tentacles and just kind of poking stuff.
Okay. Wedge, you're in the room with Flynn. What are you doing?
Yeah, I just kind of want to look at the same things he's looking at. Look at the pictures.
Make a religion check.
Maybe there's something in your cube.
20.
Are you
Non-nat.
are you using your cube to see if you can identify these, or are you going off memory?
There's not a lot of... This would be something I would have to remember from reading.
Okay. Just the images of these figures on the altar. They look like things you've looked up in the past. They just happen to stumble across. You can immediately identify they're definitely depictions of gods. Specifically, it looks like one of them is Ogma, the god of knowledge, Mistra, the god of magic, Lathander, god of dawn, and Timura, god of luck. All carved into this altar.
Oh shit!
Does the combination of those gods mean anything to me?
Looks like this could have been a place for worship for him at one point, perhaps before the current occupants had it.
Okay.
I should have went in there.
Other than that, atop the altar, a censer is still sitting up there. You see Flynn holding the chalice, kind of looking at it half-heartedly, tucking it away.
And I would just make a comment on the chalice. I'm like, pretty nice.
It's going to serve a greater purpose now,
Randy. Yeah.
but only one.
We'll make do. This sensor, does it stick out to me for any reason? You keep saying it.
Looks nice.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Make an investigation check. You half-hearted son of a bitch. Ought to make you put it back.
Do I just add like a chalice to my inventory?
Yeah, you can just type in fine chalice. Name it fine chalice.
Haha. 20 minus 9.
Okay, this censer looks like you could probably pawn it off to maybe a religious figure or some place that can take advantage of it. Looks like it might be worth 150 gold. Yeah.
Fuck you.
I think the DM's sick of our shit.
How big is the sensor, would you say, in millimeters?
That's a lot of
Holy
millimeters.
fuck! That's not like a...
You
That's
hold, it's
a-
like think of a hooded lantern, except you hold it and you can light the inside of it and
How
wave it
many
around and
lengths
it'll
is
make
the
the
chain?
It's
That's
got
like
a little
the-
pot dangling with 3 chains.
That's at least a kilometer.
Oh, so it's like a miniature brazier. Brazier.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
I was waiting for my time.
How many lengths are the chains?
Tonk, you're still in the main room, right?
How much gold did you say it was worth?
We're about 150. Tonk, make a perception check.
Oh, see what you did?
You got attacked
You
by
got a
another...
fucking octopus coming now.
The 18.
Okay. Tonk, you're kind of tended to yourself, and you, are you like sitting, standing? What are you doing?
I'd probably just kind of take a plop. I'm observing him look for the poop hole of this animal.
All right, so
Thing.
you're watching Wesley again examine another creature, just expecting him to cut something off of it or do something weird, something he probably shouldn't do.
Making sure he keeps his pants on.
And you glance around the room occasionally because you know a giant worm just tried to come down and slice you, so you're a little more alert now. And as you're just glancing around, something does catch your eye. As in this room, there's really nothing in here except above you it's a bit of darkness, and this one brazier.
Brazzer.
Did you do
It's because JD kept hitting the fucking. this brazier.
Brazzers.
Just one brazier in the room. It looks like something might be buried in the coals of it.
Okay. Tonk will kind of work his way up and walk over to this brazier.
Uh-huh.
And kind of peer into it.
Brazier.
I'll take my axe and try to get some of the coals out of the...
Brazier.
You rake some of the coals off, and you find something wrapped in cloth.
I'd like to grab said thing and unwrap it.
When you unwrap it, it looks like you have discovered a gold statuette of an elf. Elf.
Like, carved out of gold?
It looks like it's carved out of gold.
Oh.
Looks very nice.
Oh. Tonks. Gonna put it in his bag.
Okay, you just tuck it into your bag.
Yes.
That's pretty nice. Did I find out more about the Grick?
You found its poop hole.
What are you trying to do with it first?
I need to know how Wesley feels like he would know enough about the animal to like kind of bioengineer it if he figures out how it poops.
Okay, I should have had you do this with the other one. Make a medical check.
How it poops. I can unlock the mysteries of everything.
He's never looking at my poop.
Is it just
hole.
medicine?
Just medicine.
All right. I got a 16.
God damn it.
He specializes in chocolate starfish.
You find a slit on the lower back end of it. Looks like it fans out like a cone,
Got a
kind of.
cloaca?
It may spray
No.
its waste. It looks like.
I understand now. Okay, so Wesley's gonna. Can I see a picture of it again?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can.
I've never wanted a Nat 1 so bad.
It looks.
No.
It looks like this.
Oh, it's got suction cups. Wesley wants to grab a rock and see if it'll naturally cling on to the suction cups.
You take a rock and it kind of works. It works kind of like just like an octopus's suction cups would. It looks like it has to grasp around it to actually suction. So just setting it on there does nothing.
This is amazing. It's like an octopus but stronger. Maybe if I just cut these off, I can use them.
You're in the room with them, Tonk. Just so you know.
Mr. Stone Donk, look at this. And I'm just gonna like go like this, and you're gonna see the rock not come off the octopus.
I'm sorry. All I've got in my thought process is this golden statue that.
And Tonk's fully focused on nothing. Actually, you didn't see what he did.
just
But
kinda-
Wesley's gonna assume he was in his original spot, and just like, and then he was talking out loud about like, I think if I go this way, I could find the anus. And then like the whole time, like, he just thinks he's there, and he doesn't care if he's paying attention or not.
Okay, he's
So
just talking
gonna,
out loud.
He's just gonna go ahead and just let's get 4 of those tentacles in Sally.
Okay, so let's talk for a moment about Sally.
Oh shit!
So this is not a bag of holding.
It is not.
Or even a bag, and it was pretty filled with just a leg.
Damn.
You have 10 tentacles from a grell that you cut off, because you said it cut its tentacles. It had 10 of them, and shoved in there, blades in all length. And those tentacles extend out maybe 20 feet, 15 feet each. As it was on the rafters before, trying to lower down, strangle one of you, and pull you up. You specifically. So, I don't think I can keep letting you put stuff inside this rat to preserve, unless you remove something else.
How many tentacles do I need to get rid of?
The tentacles are...
They're long. They're very long.
The rat is basically a Ziploc bag
I know.
that stretches.
You,
Almost like a
It's like,
stretch
it's
hole.
like it's like yoga pants.
if you were to get rid of 6 of those grell tentacles, you could fit 2 of these larger ones from this creature.
I'll do it. Yeah.
And then that rat is capped.
He's like,
It's got-
I make that trade.
I'll just kind of like, And then I'll just put the 2 octopus in there.
So you got 2 octopi tentacles with blades. 4.
Wait, they have blades on them?
They do
that's even
have
better.
blades on them.
Fuck yeah.
4
Glad I found out how it pooped.
fleshy, long phallical tentacles with blades, and 1 human leg.
I know how I poop.
Yes.
That wasn't a mystery. You would have to make me roll for that.
I'd like to point out that the bag of holding and Sally's in the other room.
Ah, shit. All right, well, I guess I'll just walk to the other room, and then kind of, are you talking or doing anything?
I'm pretty sure Flynn and I are interacting with each other.
I'll just kind of tug on you and be like, hey, Mr. Raven's stretch roll, please.
Oh, and I'll let you just have the jacket.
And then I already have the tentacles in my hand. I'm just
What,
going to go.
wait, what are you doing?
Well, I saw these ones have suction cups, and I thought that was cool because, it'd be hard to get out of it if I could, make it grip stuff.
He's holding the top thick part of the tentacle that gets more slender as it goes down and has a blade dangling. It's about as long as his arm as he holds it out to show you.
I'm also going to try to roll them up in like a little sushi roll. So it's kind of like more...
Compact.
Yeah, compact, but like at the same time keep the blade from
Wesley, you
cutting
gotta
itself.
leave some of it.
Yeah.
Here.
You
You gotta choose.
okay, all right, I'm just gonna get 6 of the Grell tentacles. Be like, all right, well, all right, yeah. I'm just gonna throw it on the floor, and I'm just gonna be like that.
You cram them all in.
Yeah,
So you got 4 of the long boys and 2 of the thick boys.
yeah, and then that thing is basically a balloon, and you got like little legs right here. That's it.
So you tell him that maybe he shouldn't do
Tiny
this,
legs.
and
Yeah.
he's still shoving them in.
Yeah,
I didn't get a definite no. I just said you got to choose which toy you want. Is basically
yeah.
what.
It's same thing as before. 24 hours. We're gonna have this conversation again.
Okay, but like
You are
this one starts at a different 24
no.
hours.
We're gonna
The last one, that was like 15 minutes ago.
if that, yeah. We again, I like your ingenuity. I appreciate you like trying to different things. I think you might be going in the wrong path.
Well, let's just think about what just happened like 5 minutes ago. Well, these things were really strong.
Make sure to do the mic.
Oh.
Make sure to do the mic.
These things were really strong, and they were even able to take Mr. Stone Dong. So I figured having that power on our side would help even the odds, against evil.
Yeah, but
You're more, your background is in more like the mechanical.
Oh, actually,
Yes?
well, technically, it's more in the bioengineering where it's a mesh of both.
Right. So your rat family that you have, you said you found them and you saved them.
I did.
Right. That was like a whole organism. Right.
Well, yeah, each one's separate.
Right. Each rat is, but in and of itself, it's its own organism. This is a piece of an organism that is no longer in existence at this point.
But I think I know how they work.
But
Wesley.
but what does that have to do with how does that apply to you making any real use of them?
Well, if I could kind of trying to do the same research, maybe if they worked like rats do, I could just kind of manipulate their impulses to go down this body.
Wesley, prolonging life is one thing. Bringing something back.
But I'm not bringing it back. It's like an organ donor,
I don't think that is.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it-
mean,
it doesn't-
if you lost your arms, wouldn't you want wings? You could just get better things.
Well, so then why didn't you get like springboard legs to
Well-
replace your leg?
Because I don't know how, and I wanted to see if I could do it in the first place.
You
I'm not
wanna
really sure if I can or
Replace
not.
your legs with tentacles.
Well, maybe if this works, I can try something on me.
Wesley,
I've read a lot of books, and there are countless stories of situations like this gone very wrong.
remember when we ran into that necromancer with the red cloak on? And he had the zombies, and you and I were kind of like, oh, what the hell is this?
You set a lot of them on fire.
And we did, because immediately when we saw it, we were like, bad, burn, right? if you do this, a lot of people, anytime they see one of those creations, that's the kind of reaction they're going to have.
But I learned a lot from you guys, and I made the rats more appealing. So if I did the same thing, and
Wesley. No. Not more appealing.
well, you know how Mr. Stone Dong didn't like Mother until
He,
I made those nipples that produced the ale, and now they like each other.
he's more afraid of her than ever.
That's not true because I saw him get it right from the nipple. He
Bring
knows,
her out.
he knows which
Bring out
nipple.
Mother. Bring out Mother.
How about let's put a pin in it. Get to a safe space. Are we satisfied with the castle?
Yeah. This is our place now.
Tonks looks a little rough.
You can hear your allies, by the way, talking.
Oh no, because when Wesley left, Tonk pulled the statue back out.
Oh, you've been fully invested in that.
Oh, fully.
Oh, because I think there's like one other door for us to look in with that storage room we were in. Do you want to hit that up first to make sure, and then go like?
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's-
I think we do this, and then we go hole up in the room with Gundren.
All right, let's go get Tonk, and we'll all go together.
Where is he?
Back curtain, other side of the curtain.
I want to go walk over to the curtain and like pull it back and just look in. What do I see when I look in?
I'm finishing licking the statue.
He's coveting something.
Is your skirt up or down?
He's coveting something.
It's not what it looks like.
What? So then what is it?
I was trying to make sure it was made out of real gold.
And?
You've licked a lot of stone. You've licked gold. This tastes like gold, and in fact, when you lick it, your tongue tingles a little bit.
Yes, it is gold.
So you can stop. You can stop at any moment.
It was double checking.
We could catch a very pretty penny. What are you doing?
Trying to see how much pretty pennies we can catch.
What do you think? You're the expert.
I think this thing is worth.
Make an investigation with advantage, because it is a stone technically, and you're good at those.
I'm gonna just make an insight check to see if I
Go for
just
it.
to see what I can pick up on.
15.
It smells. I'm sorry. Were you smelling or licking?
Both. I have licked and smelled.
Your senses detect 100 gold worth of statue, and maybe something more from that tingle when you licked it.
It's probably worth 100 gold, but I think Wedge also needs to take a peek at this because this
Where did you find that?
in the brazier.
I don't have the tab pulled up still. Damn it.
In that, it was wrapped up in a cloth and
The brazier.
yeah, the
It
coal
was just
pit.
in the fire.
Yeah, I don't know how I saw it. To be honest, I just kind of saw it.
I mean, you have a keen eye for those things.
I think I smelt it and felt it. It was calling to me.
Well, they say, he who smelt it dealt it, and we'll deal it to someone who will give us 100 gold.
Yeah, but there might be more to this. Not a lot of stone make my tongue tingle. It makes my
Wait, it makes it tingle.
it tingled. Tingled a little bit. I don't lick a lot of gold off. it.
Wedge!
Huh?
We have tingly gold in here.
Well, hold on.
What kind of tingly gold?
Tingle gold.
Oh, well, hold on.
When does it tingle?
When I'm just like yelling like through the curtain. When he licks it, it tingles.
Tonk is licking things?
When isn't he?
Good point. I'm on my way. I'm gonna head back. Wesley,
I'll hold the curtain
come
open
with
for
us.
him.
Come with me.
I didn't necessarily tell you what was tingling.
Doesn't matter what's tingling.
It does.
What's tingling?
What is tingling?
Here, look at this.
All right, so I'm gonna take it. You want me to look at it right now, or when we hold up for the night?
Oh, okay. I guess we can. Okay, we can wait till we go sit down. If you.
You want me to hold on to it, or do you want?
No.
All right.
No, let him keep it.
Let him hold on to it.
God's knows nothing will happen to that thing while he's holding it. It'll be fine.
check the last room.
Right. Let's go take Wesley. Hang out here. Gods, we are damaged. And let's go check out the
Real
room
quick.
and we'll come back.
Let's go.
All right.
So we're heading back to the storeroom and then checking out that last door to the west.
Yep.
Yes.
The way we came in, yeah. So the very, very clear empty rooms that we've already been through. We're going to go back through those very empty rooms and into that one room.
And
From the way you came, or this door that leads directly to the storeroom?
the door that leads direct to the store.
Should have had y'all roll for that caution thing Wesley set up, but it's too late now.
What? But it's obvious, right? Because the caution.
They were dashing, and it could have been shenanigans. Probably a good thing it didn't happen because it was very close. But
and
Good idea for
I'll
the
go
caution
up to the
thing.
door
That's what I thought was going to happen.
and just open it. And as soon as I'm able to get in, I'm looking at the ceiling.
That's a good idea. Don't even look anywhere else.
so the ceiling's fairly short in this room. Goes up to maybe
Perfect.
about 15 feet. No darkness. You can see as clear as day up there in monochrome term. Well, no, there's light beaming in from the window of the arrow slit inside.
Yeah.
Let me reveal it for you first before I tell you what you see.
Hit me with that vision, DM.
4 plain straw pallets and bedrolls are lined up on the floor of this barrack. Brackets on the walls hold weapons, spears, swords, morning stars, and more. The north wall shows signs of damage, but the floor is swept clean of rubble.
Maybe this is where we hole up for the night. It's got beds. Maybe bed bugs. We'll check that first. If there are, we burn it, and then we burn all of our clothes, and we find new stuff in the woods.
Is the other room nicer, though?
There's not beds in there.
Good point.
So perhaps we can bring Gundren in here and kind of set up. This seems
I like it.
as easily defendable as the other room.
And, yeah, and we have a myrtle hole.
Yeah.
All right. So, go get the guys, go get Gundren, hold up here.
Sounds good. So yeah, I'll once I do kind of the quick once over, making sure there's no. I want to do a threat assessment.
No ceiling creatures this time.
We'll head back, and I'll see what these two are doing.
I think, Wesley, were you were getting excited about the creature you had discovered?
Yeah, Wesley's just kind of zoning out because he only has 24 hours.
Tom, were you just chilling now, or were you had the statue back out? Are you staying out, or?
No, I put the statue away since Wedge needs to look at it, and I don't need to get excited anymore.
Okay, well, both of your allies enter the room now. You're all 4 together again.
All right. When we're entering, Wedge is just going to go ahead and explain to them, hey, this is what we're going to do real quick. Going to go get Gundren, head back to that room that we just found, and hold up for the night.
You got the plan.
Okay, I'll go to the room.
Okay, you head to the room where you're going to be bunking. All right, the 3 of you are left.
Same.
You head to the room you're bunking.
We're going to, I guess,
We'll
go get Gundren.
We'll go get Gundren.
And you two head back towards the king's bedroom, I think it's called, to get Gundren. When you head in there, you do see a Gundren trying to tuck himself in a corner and be inconspicuous. There are a few corpses in here. A lot of corpses on the way in here. You very well remember why. But yeah, it's still clear, minus Gundren.
Gundren, it's us.
Oh, you're back. Okay, all right. Everything good?
No, well, yes,
Entire
now.
castle empty.
It wasn't, but this castle is now our castle.
I heard the echoing sounds of the battle. It sounded like a big one. Almost sounded like the skies itself were cracking open at one point.
Things got heated, yes. But it's fine now. Fine now.
Good.
We did find a place with some beds. There's only 4, so you'll have to sleep on the floor still. But you've been doing that for a few days at least now, so you'll be fine. We have a sleeping bag you can use.
Well, I've got some, and he turns to his side and looks on the ground. There is a matted bed roll on the ground in this room. And he says, I'll just bring this with me for now. That'll work.
I
That
could
works too.
sleep at the foot of somebody's bed. Like, if he's short like me, he could probably be at the top of the bed, and I could sleep at the...
What, like
at
a
his
cat?
feet. Yeah, a very comfortable, loving cat. If we need to. I'm just saying, I don't take a lot of space up.
Is he telling me to what now?
I don't know what he's saying.
You're good. If you want to sleep on hay, you sleep on hay. It's fine.
All right. So where are we going?
The way we came out. Look, I want to preface this. You're going to see some pretty gruesome sights when we leave this room.
And that's all in Sally.
I'm all right with that.
I thought I was all right with it too. Just when we leave the room, don't look at the floor. Right?
That'd be hard to. Are you sure? I don't need to look where I'm going.
You just follow me.
I'll be right behind you.
All right.
Are there any candles in the room? Unlit, lit.
Yeah, there's like 2 candles on the table.
Can I grab the 2 candles?
Yeah, you take 2 candles.
Thank you. They're unlit?
Unlit. Just lay it on the table, like fresh.
Nice. I would like those 2 candles.
Are they like Yankee candles? Are they scented?
They're like thin, white, like maybe yay tall candles.
Pumpkin spice.
Inch in diameter?
Maybe like a little
pumpkin
smaller,
spice
like
right now.
them like half an inch.
Oh. So, okay.
Maybe used for religious purposes.
Is there like a table or desk in there?
Were there any candles in the
Just a table.
altar room?
Those are the only candles you've seen so far.
Okay, cool.
The altar room just had the censer and the chalice.
What's the diameter of the candles?
Millimeters.
The candles?
Yeah.
Half an inch.
Oh, that's nice. Good size.
They're not bad.
Imperialist over here.
All right.
So we're leading Gundren to the room? Mm-hmm. Okay, Gundren follows suit. You exit out the room of corpses. You hear him sniffing and just like kind of bumping into stuff, but he's just looking up and around because he thinks maybe you warned him perhaps there's a threat above he needs to be worried about or some webbing.
Yeah.
So he's not really paying attention to the ground. He follows you all the way back to the lookout room where your other 2 allies are, and a lot of weapons are stowed on the wall.
All right, Gundren. I was just kidding before. You can have this, and I'll kind of gesture to like the last bed towards the wall. You can have that bed. I am fine sleeping in my pack here.
Oh, well, and then he drops this other bedroll next to him. I suppose it makes no difference to me. Where I sleep is no worry. I'm alive, and it's because of all of you.
Mm-hmm. It has been kind of a roundabout journey, and I suppose we can discuss more in the morning.
Indeed. I need a bit of time, but I don't know what they did with my damn map, but I got it committed here, fortunately. So I just need to make a few marks and whatnot, and I...
Didn't the doppelganger have the map on it?
We have the map, right? Tonks.
Or Clark had the map or something.
I think one of you took it.
Someone we killed had the map, and we have it in our possession.
Yeah, Clark, that's not his name, had the map.
Did you take the map?
Sure. Plonk has the map.
Yeah, well, I'll go with that one. Tonks has the map.
Plonk has the map. You mean this map?
You still got it. I do mean that map. Do you mind?
Sure.
While they're doing this, can I get the stone from you and try to identify it?
Look,
Do you
we
want
just
me
want
to-
to make sure
you
that
said
the
you wanted to
tingling
look at
is
it.
not
Yeah.
causing long-term damage.
When I take the stone, do I get any tingling?
Just holding it? No.
You gotta lick it. You gotta just lick it.
All right. I was like, I'm gonna go over here and sit on one of the beds and start doing my thing.
About 10 minutes?
Yeah, but if they're not looking at me, I'm gonna try to just look at it real quick.
Oh, all right. Are any of you looking away from him at any point, or is he in your range?
Oh, I've been side-eyeing him.
Yeah, he'll be always be. You see Tonk kind of.
I'm just like, just the quickest tip. Just
Oh, I saw it. I'm
okay.
like,
Do I feel any tingling?
It tingles a little bit when you tongue it.
And I'm like, okay. Take out my cube and start identifying it.
Okay.
I'll take the glass staff, and I want to try to attune to it.
Okay. It won't take that long. Take about, we'll say the same amount of time it takes a ritual. I think we said 1 minute pass. We'll just say 10 minutes. You can get attuned to it.
He's already had it for a while.
He has,
but
he
not in like a downtime situation.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
that's right, that's right.
Wesley wants to go to a table and start working.
Okay, there's no tables in this room. Just
Oh,
4
shit.
bedrolls on. Well, 5 technically bedrolls on the ground.
You said
There's plenty of floor space you could just sit at, though.
He's just gonna cast magical tinkering to like something nearby to use as a lamp, and then he's just gonna start working on the floor there.
Okay, you light a rock or two and just get to work on what now?
All right, so you see, I'll just explain it to you.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
He gets Sally out, and if you pay really close attention to Sally, well, let's start. So Wesley's nickname for Sally is Sally the Donor. And so all this stuff, you see lungs expanding and all these donated organs. You look closely at Sally, she's covered in stitches because her power is stem cells. So she's grown all this stuff herself. So Wesley's plan is to get one of the tentacles and try to use Sally's power of stem cells to kind of have that grow off of her. And his goal is just to stabilize the tentacle and make it grow as part of Sally. And then he's going to later harvest it and put it on another rat.
Okay, and just to be clear, this is to flavor a spell that you
This
may
is
have.
only flavor. And I'm not going to... Wesley's goal is not to use it. He just wants to make sure it's a living part of the rat. And that the most, it's just going to be on the rat, but not being able to move.
Okay, whoever's looking towards Wesley sees him taking out a odd rat and some doing all of that.
I am too busy, and I just mumble 24 hours, and I continue identifying
Okay.
the thing that I've...
Gundren is holding his map out, and he's looking over it again, and he says, "Oh, if we get back to town, I need a bit of time, but I know I said it before, but just, again, when I go to this place, if I could hire your services still, it would be the world to me. Plus the riches you'd find, unfathomable."
Well, it's going to cost you more than 10 gold this time.
Oh, believe me, I'll pay what it takes.
You'll also have to buy a new wagon.
Stop mentioning the wagon!
I just want to make sure that, he understands we had nothing to do with Sildar selling the wagon.
How many wagons do you own?
Well, I had one, but you said Sildar sold it.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he needed the extra money.
He walked in and said, "Gundren's dead, gotta sell this."
Oh, I can't fault him if that's the case then. I was taken, and they don't really keep survivors. Is he still in town?
He's so nice.
Oh! Am I done identifying this shit?
It's not been 10 minutes.
Alright, so I'm...
The
Don't say shit.
last we saw him, he was in town?
He was very demure,
Very mindful?
very mindful.
Very cutesy?
Last we saw him, he was struggling a lot. But I think, should we bring you back in one piece, I think that will help a lot.
Aye, alright. Well, I need to speak with him as well when we return, as long as he's still in town. But I suppose now's a good time for rest. They really didn't let me rest while I was here. They kicked and prodded me for fun sometimes. But now will be a good time for a night's rest, same as you. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and relax now.
Yes, and make no mistake, we will probably have quite a few questions for you in the morning.
Sure, I'll answer anything I can. And he gets down on one of the bedrolls and just kind of leans back. It doesn't look like he's going to sleep right now, but he's just kind of... looks like he's almost meditating a bit, just looking at the ceiling, just... regaining himself.
Kind of letting that stress out.
Yep. We'll say about 10 minutes have passed now, sure.
Go.
So you do identify some magic in this golden elf statue. You detect divination magic imbued into this. This thing seems to have one casting of the spell Augury built into it, which, if you don't know what that is a cleric spell. It allows you to ask the gods one question about 30 minutes in the future, to which the gods can respond with 4 options. Either 1, wheel, there's good results in the next 30 minutes. Woe, there's bad results in the next 30 minutes. Wheel and woe, there's good and bad results in the next 30 minutes. And nothing but silence. Which means there's nothing especially good or bad in the next 30 minutes, depending on what you ask. It has one use of this.
Doesn't recharge at dawn or anything like that.
It seems whatever this is has one use, period.
So I explain all that to you,
Oh.
and you found it.
So you want me to ask if we'll be okay in 30 minutes?
You can keep licking it.
It will definitely be licked.
So just
Got
lick
that
it,
covered.
and we'll ask questions later when it seems the need arises.
Okay.
Do you want it back?
Yes.
Because we could always sell it with this magic intact and get more money.
Oh.
But if you want to just keep it to lick it, I'm fine
I'll
with it.
hold on to it until maybe we find the right seller. Buyer.
All right.
We would be the seller.
So I'm going to give it back to Tonks.
Sure.
Maybe we could pool some money and buy a little spot, one of the buildings in Phandelver, and start up our own little.
So I've been looking at all these weird things that I've been just collecting. We need to sell a lot of shit.
Hey, look, our finances might not be completely liquid right now, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Because over time we should be able to invest in something, and we could open up the Sword Coast Barber Shop, and people could come to us for what they need. We could open up right in Phandelver if we wanted to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I guarantee at least one of those taverns isn't going to be in business for much longer because they have shit service.
Sure.
Oh, he's talking about
Where the Red Brains hung out. We could just become small business owners. Again, for some of us. New business owners for most of us.
Right.
Fun though.
My point is, we could use it as a base of operations.
I like that. We done with this conversation?
Are you done with this conversation?
I think so. I want to start tinkering.
DM, we're done with this conversation.
We are.
Okay, cool.
We-
Are we doing anything else before we just wind down for the evening?
Yes, I would like to spend some time and use my gnome tinkering, and I would like to build a little candle holder that has a frame around it that you lower, it's got vents on top. So as you put the candle in and light it, the heat from the candle makes the vents move, and it spins around. And there's little, using paper, I've made little silhouettes of figures on it. So if you place these into rooms,
Shadow puppets.
it will look like people are walking past fire. So it looks like we have sentries.
Okay,
in
so
certain
hold on.
rooms.
You're not making a fun item. You're trying to make an item that will convince others that people may be traveling and sneaking in the shadows.
Like one of those Halloween things that
Yeah.
cast
That's
shadows
just
in
cast,
the windows.
cast shadows on the wall. So if you look, you'll just see a shadow of a person walking by, and it's like a roving watch. It's a fucking good idea. Look at your face.
I mean,
that's clever.
I'm more flabbergasted how impressive that is. You're using your tiny little racial to do something so wild. Yeah, okay, yeah,
I'm making two of them
you make.
because I got two cans.
He has two hammers.
Do you know how much tinkering is? Does it take up slots of how many things you make, or how's that
I
work?
can make 3, and it takes me because I already have done this a number of times, so I have all the components, so I don't have to spend any more gold with
So
it.
2 of your slots are just permanently taken as long as you have these.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I usually just take the objects that I make and.
Sure. Yeah, you have 2 of those. As long as you have candles, though, I suppose
So
they'll work.
I'd like to put one in the foyer, the main area, and then one in like the other murder hole room across from us, or
Okay.
next to us.
You head out and head around the corner and just set one in there, and it looks like occasionally images of like maybe a humanoid is like just appears briefly and flutters across the wall. It could work. It would at least draw suspicion if anything. But you set them up and head back to your allies.
And then I'm gonna.
You have Bug too, and we haven't talked about him all session, but he's
Yeah.
walking with you.
Destroyed?
I don't
When
think
we-
you
when-
even used him in a fight.
Well, that's because he was destroyed when we went to get Gundren.
Oh,
I
that's
picked up
right.
his
He got
pieces.
yeeted. I forgot about that. You didn't rebuild him yet.
Yeah. So when we were in the room with Gundren, I also collected Bug pieces, and I'm gonna fix him as well.
Okay. Yeah, he's in pieces. Anyone do anything else before we just chill out for the day? Because there's still daylight, so we got to waste some time before we can just go to sleep. So we're just hanging out?
I'm going to be
Hanging out.
busy for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's the perfect time to end the session.
Hey.
We found a lot of treasure tonight. And encountered the creepy crawlies in the ceiling.
We did, and we finally opened the Dragon Horde.
Yeah, we finally went through that. Had that all along, them spell scrolls, ready to go.
3 or 4.
At the right fucking time.
Dude! Yeah, it came in clutch. Actually, oh no, I did have the lightning bolt in that one.
It's fine. Still fine.
It was,
You checked it at the perfect time. Because it definitely saved some bacon. Because that thing was ready to throw hands pretty hard if we didn't disintegrate his entire health.
Psychic hands.
Yeah, you already saw what he did the tonk. So he just...
Yeah, we're gonna have a discussion about that later.
All right, but yeah, good job, everybody. I suppose, unless y'all want to tell us or the world or anyone else anything before we get out of here, you go ahead now.
I don't think so. I mean, outside of we'll be back for Saltmarsh on Friday.
Yes, we will. D&D every Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Me or him DMing. We'll be back with Saltmarsh. That'll be fun stuff going on there. And I think, yeah, that's all I got too. You want to tell them what you're working on at all? Or you keeping that a little...
Yeah, so, you know, we were doing, like, the X-Men reaction stuff. We've actually recorded a couple of reaction stuff to, like, Jujutsu Kaisen, which we plan on...
That was good. Thank you.
That was good. Which we plan on finishing, but my time has been occupied on another video I'm working on right now. Most of you probably aware, you know, the new WoW expansion came out. I am a big Warcraft head. My entire
seen his
arm,
arm? Yeah.
is covered. It's all Warcraft. I've been a Warcraft nerd since I was a kid. So I'm making a Warcraft machinima video right now. I've been working on it for about a month. And probably have about another month or so, maybe 6 weeks, till I'm done with it. So that's what I'm working on now. But once that's done, we'll be back to some additional content for the channel. Which, I mean, the machinima video, I'll post it on our channel as well. But yeah.
He's downplaying a little bit. What he's come up with so far is thoroughly impressive. So look forward to it. It's going to be good. I don't really have anything else. Good work, y'all. Fun roleplay, fun fighting. Got really close, a little tense. We stopped joshing around.
We did stop joshing around.
Very sudden.
Davis, what'd you roll?
So yeah, look forward to more of that. Next time probably won't be as violent. Probably a bit of traveling and going back to town. Lots changed there. Y'all have been there in a bit.
Find
so
love again.
Back to lighthearted goofiness.
We got to get you on a second date.
Oh, yeah, he's ready.
we'll see what's
You
happening
can tell
there.
her all about the tentacles.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna replace my penis.
Hopefully that's not what he's doing, but
That
we'll
thing
see what
sucks.
happens if
I'm
they
going home.
most likely get to town next time. But anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.